start then. So, just volume a little bit on my end. Oh, Jack. EE. Okay. So, everyone was getting a sneak preview here. And we'll see if Wob joins in a bit later here. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, he said he'll be a little late. 5-10 minutes. Okay, yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry to rush you, but I have 30 minutes left, yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Online the video, finish play, and then we'll start with your photos. You're fine. No problem, Lux. I understand. Not everyone has all day to do everything. So, we'll start off with your photos. That's why I said Wob would like me to be a little late, but that's... I figured I'd play since you asked about it, so... So...
Wait, is the video playing now?
Oh, do you not see it? Ah, is it not working?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Huh, okay.
Here, let me
Can
try.
you try to reload it? Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It won't let me pause it. What the jip? I've lost control of the video player. What the hell?
Video error, retrying.
Here, let me try putting it in the URL again.
I
There
mean,
we go.
VR chat has been VR chat has been fucky wacky today.
Alright, do you see it now?
Still not retrying load. Okay, let me open up
Oh
something.
dear.
Hold on.
Oh dear. Is it working for you, Jess?
Yeah, it's working.
Maybe I should rejoin the instance.
Yeah, try rejoining. Technical difficulty.
Oh, no, it works.
Oh, now, now it works.
Now it works. Now it works.
Okay.
Now it works. Okay.
Okay.
I need to do some hacky wacky stuff.
Hacky wacky stuff. Okay. Well, okay. This time we'll play through again. Technical difficulties, pardon everything. And then we'll go through your photos first since you have the shortest time. Don't worry, we'll charge Chatman like we usually do with everything in this building.
I really wish Chatmans is here. His critiques are very funny.
Yeah, last year he was pretty busy. I was kind of surprised with him asking to want to join a session of that, and I was like, well, of course. Everyone is welcome. Why, it's a Friends Plus. All I ask people is if you get a friend that, you know, might have slightly colorful language to be like, hey, this is being streamed, so, you know. Nah, like, I'm pretty cool.
Ooh, that's a good one. the spaceship one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a Star Wars world. Actually, that was yesterday, ironically.
Whose photos are these?
These ones are mine. Then Lux is next. I believe it's me, Lux, you, Wob, or was it Wob?
Oh.
I can't remember.
How many did I submit?
I believe you did 7, but you had the probability to do up to 12. But it's not a requirement to go that high. But yeah. But we'll start with Lux's since they're shorter on time.
2.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you were 7. Pretty sure.
So much.
Power.
Oh yeah, this one too.
And there should be an extra laser over here. Okay.
Hey, nice one.
Yeah, that was a nice little world though, actually.
Look at that Mixie.
Yeah,
Yep,
that-
7.
Yeah, I thought it was. And I believe Wob did 9.
Of course, the feed pics.
Yeah, for some reason he threw a feet picture on now. Not sure what was up with
I'm not
that.
surprised. I'm not
did we all take
surprised.
that picture of our feet together? 'Cause
I don't know.
some
You
of 'em too.
people are all obsessed with feet. I'm not obsessed with feet. I'm obsessed with other things. But it's not feet. It's not sharks either.
What,
Even though,
toes?
no. Hey, Columbo. Isn't there normal people in VR chat once in a while? Oh my goodness. I'm doomed in this virtual space of sharks. Oh, and there's Wob.
Wob is here.
Wob is here.
Oh yeah, we stood in front of the TV and took a.
Oh, don't worry. That's at the end too, so we can continue that meme. We're gonna continue a meme that was
I
suggested.
forgot about that. That's good.
I think it'll be fun to see what it looks like by the end of December. Hey, Wob. That ceiling fan one turned out really nice.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was from the Forest World hopping event you joined at the Maid Cafe. That was a really nice little maid cafe too, actually. Yeah. Yakuza World.
Whoa, how did you get that shadow? Huh? That's
Some
interesting.
reason that world did that. Like all the kind of anime ones get that. See, like Ronald turned out fine, but like anime is like, bleh, which is weird considering like that was hilarious there. By the way.
Oh, this is just yesterday. This is just yesterday.
What? No, that was a long time ago. Cause I was Shrekking that. That was so funny too.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Okay. So let's see. Sadly, Wob, Lux is a little short on time, so hopefully you don't mind us.
Hi, Rob.
Hopefully you don't mind us just sadly skipping out on you seeing the video so we can get Lux's out of the way and let him hopefully get a little other critique too. So we'll go one by one on Lux's. So, I don't know. I think Jess has been to the Mighty Gym, haven't you? I don't think Wob has.
I mean, I photographed
yet,
it one
yeah.
day. I haven't actually done anything there or joined an event or anything.
It's actually pretty
I highly
interesting.
recommend you do that.
I liked it.
I
If it wasn't-
recommend you try it once.
If it wasn't for the feel of overtime at the beginning of the year, I would have probably tried it some more, but I wasn't sure what like work schedule was going to be like, which ironically ended up not being very busy. So, but now I'm injured with a cracked rib, so yeah, fun days. Society has
God damn it,
treated me
Atticus.
mean.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, because I was gonna join the Valentine's thing, but then I'm just like, oh well, I guess I went that. I'm not gonna be able to get on the ground. Anyway. Feel like it could have been nicer to have maybe the whole TV in there. You know, you got chopped in half there, but otherwise,
Yeah.
I kind of like
Do you
the
notice this, by the way?
kind of
I
cool.
mean, I disagree with that, but
It-
okay.
What?
Each their own.
What in the world is? What is that?
That's an
Chad, is
that's
that
an
a praying
avatar.
mantis?
There's a praying mantis avatar right there.
Well, cute. For a second, I was like, is that like a Uganda Knuckles face with like barely any limbs? I'm like, what?
Friendly people in the gym, basically. And
Yeah.
then we
Oh.
get a little bit of a mantis here, and yeah, just composition, I guess.
I do like the kind of curve that goes with the
It's
bottom
a
of
curved
it.
table.
Yeah. but it just kind of adds a nice like kind of look to the photo. Honestly, yeah. But yeah, I think that like the TV is like the only thing I could really be nitpicky about. Honestly, otherwise, you got
I feel
a
like
short little shot in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's pretty basic shot. Like a
I think
high.
I think it would take away from the photo if the entire TV was in the shot.
You think?
'Cause the
Yeah,
TV's
yeah.
not the subject of the photo. And it would
That's
just be
true.
distracting.
That's
I
true.
can see that. I think he's pointing, saying, "No photos allowed in this gym." Sorry.
No photos.
That's not really.
He's
No,
like,
that's not
he's
really
like, no
pointing. That's like
waffles.
fist bumping. That's like fist bumping.
Yeah, he.
That's like fist bumping.
Yeah, he has. He has hands that you can like clap and fist bump in that. Neat little feature. But yeah, I mean, like I'm just saying, I don't really have anything to really complain. I do like that nice little Easter eggs are always always nice. Pointy ears. Pointy ear society. Yeah, otherwise, like I don't really like have any Wii problems. I guess maybe if you didn't know he did like fist bumps, maybe you could be like maybe like just having his hand in a fist there, maybe a little odd, maybe. But I think that one
You
should
decided
be
to take a
good.
picture instead of fist pumping back.
Fist
Can't
bump,
believe it.
yeah. What the heck, Lux?
No,
You're not fist bumping your fellow mighty gym people. What the heck? Especially the
no,
coaches.
I can say no. I can say I whip out the camera first, and then Kawaii, this girl right
Ah.
here, smiled first, and then Kugo just do this for some reason. So
Oh, you're trying to say he
so
photo bombed you. I see how it is.
no, I whip out the camera first. Ha.
And we might have to ask him for evidence on that. Anyone else got anything they'd like to say on this one? I think it's a pretty good start on. Go once, go twice.
Continue.
Okay.
It's a nice photo. Yeah.
Whoa. Now, I'm not sure
This
what.
one is a bit up. This is a bit unfortunate. This is a bit unfortunate in the
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is this like a DJ type world here or that?
It's a DJ booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a DJ booth.
I like the look of the screens in the background, like going from a very cold to darkness.
Yep.
It's a very nice
It's an
effect for that.
LED screen, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, being cut off a little again, like, pretty much only real thing though. But yeah, I like the way the colors go, nice colorful over here and all goes into darkness. Could maybe even edit it a little, maybe just have like the very edge be like very pure darkness or something maybe. But that's just minor editing idea. Simple. Nothing too much. Anyone else got anything they like add? No? Okay.
I like it. I like the angle of it.
Yeah, it has a slight angle with the tables and that. Not very familiar with DJ equipment, so I can't comment on the accuracy of that though.
Yeah, you're like
I'm a
like
nerd.
in the middle of your set you've been working on for months, and this girl comes up to you and asks you to play a Taylor Swift song. Or something.
Play some Taylor Swift. Dun, dun.
I can hear you relate to that sentiment.
Oh Lord. Howdy, we got a comedian here.
Ooh.
Now, is this a separate world, or is this the same world as that one?
Separate.
A different one?
Separate world, separate time, separate event.
Okay. I definitely like you got like a good candid shot here. I can't imagine this been posed. I'm assuming this was candid. But yeah, I think it like has a nice display of the actions of doing DJ stuff. Though, what is up with the shadow there? That
That's a real light. This is using a real time lighting. So somebody got too close to the DJ
Gotcha.
booth, so their shadow got projected there.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was just some object that was just black in there or if it was a shadow. Well,
Yeah,
that's
no, it's just shadow. Yeah.
the evils of candid shots. People getting in the way.
Yep.
Otherwise, though, it's very
It's not
nice.
that perfect.
Yeah.
And kind of similar to the other one,
really,
except the color's all going
Yeah,
to the
basically,
center.
if you cut,
Yeah.
basically if you cut like this, would be very good. Yeah, like as a good profile picture, you know.
Oh, that's true. You could
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you could do that, or just cut that off and have all that. Like both those would work very nicely too, and getting away with that because sad thing. That's about the only thing I got to really say bad about it. But yeah, it's very nice caught in the moment and that doing the actions and that, and I like all the colors going into the void of the little off center there area there. So very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Anyone else got anything to add? Go once.
I
Go
think
twice.
you've summed it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it works.
Yeah, not trying to speed one, but
It's good that you got like the DJ booth in there that adds context. to the
yeah.
Photo, so people know what's going
Yeah,
on.
it is good that you can actually see what this stuff is, because then maybe, it'd be kind of hard to know maybe what they were doing, like maybe assuming it's maybe a piano or something. I mean, I may not know DJ stuff, but I mean, I can at least
Oh well.
get a bit of assumption with all the plugs in
Power
that.
World,
Power
Power
World.
World time.
Don't look close to her eyes if you go this world though, because they are coarse looking. Also, that looks like
Oh, wait, you're
somebody's.
actual hours.
Is it me or does that look like somebody's like stuck up there or something? Like ah! Look like
I see that. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. That looks like somebody's like being blown around in the wind or something.
Mm.
But yeah, nice shot. With the power. I wanted to capture one of these. I went to that sanctuary to the south, but I could not fucking find one. I spent more time killing the security
Oh,
detail
you're
trying to
talking about
take
the
me
real
out.
game.
Yeah, the actual game. Yeah. I want one of these. It's a
Like, what?
giant electric
Like,
Studio Ghibli PAL. Who wouldn't want that? But yeah,
I've never played Pal World.
yeah, for those who don't know, this is like the first human boss you fight, so yeah. I really genuinely wonder if the whole eyes are like that in the game or if they're really like just fucked up when they imported it in it. But thankfully you can't really notice them in this. But yeah, it's a good shot, you got
I posted some of the photos I had of this world on Twitter, and the author messaged me and said they fixed a bunch of the lighting issues and told me to go back and do it again.
do it
I
again.
was like,
Get
"Hey."
better pictures.
But yeah,
I was like,
pillows have a nice like angling going to the top center.
Better pictures, please.
I mean, the only thing I noticed weird was just the
Oh,
whole
my
eyes.
God.
Like, I mean, they're like pink, purple, and like they'll like both of them are like looking at each other in a reverse cross-eyed thing. It's like really weird. Anyone else got anything to say about Power World though? I don't have any complaints other than like her eyes, but that was a world thing, not a photo thing. So honestly, like for the photo itself, I don't have anything really to say. It's nice angle, nice mount of like
Yeah.
head, upper chest area, and I like how the pillows are. So
Yeah, it's very nice angle that you captured. Makes
yeah.
it look like yeah, you're fighting a boss basically.
Well, I mean, technically, you are going to be fighting a boss. I mean, it is a boss, man. Go play some Pokemon with guns, bro. Be really cool and hip with the kids.
Yeah, like a low angle like that, makes the subject more like intimidating.
Yeah. Honestly, I have to say, like,
It's
I was
just-
surprised how big this freaking world was. I thought it was just going to be a small area.
Mm.
My only disappointing thing is my feet. My left feet didn't
Yeah.
attach to the ground, but that's it. Yeah.
That's something you gotta be careful
It's a
with
VR
the
check
edge
thing.
shots with collision of that. I've had that happen a lot of times
Yeah.
on things. When you gotta piece your
You
foot
can't
just
even really tell anyway. But
you'd have to look pretty close. I mean, like from far away, yeah, you don't really tell that easily. But if you look really close, like Nimble, we have like these panels here. If you like to look at really close, but yeah. But once you get a little close, but that's just a minor flaw. That's a VR thing. It's not like your legs like all the way out there, so that's not a big thing. But yeah, I'd say the only other thing I'd probably complain about is maybe it would have been a little nice to have the whole archway instead of having a little cut off. But otherwise, this world was a very nice ambience world, and you get a lot of that kind of what's that terminology with like big open area? Damn it, why am I
Native
stupid?
space.
Yeah, like you get a lot of negative space kind of shots in this world because it's all very white, fluffy, and open air in a lot of places. So it was a very nice world. I kind of feel like there was a few shots that like I liked the idea of out of mine, but I didn't really get a good actual shot of it, so I didn't pick them. Like there was one I was trying to do with Vinny that I was really sad with because like Vinny locked it partially off and it cut off like the front of their face. So it's like
Oh, no.
that's no good. That's no good. Anyway, anyone else got anything you want to say about this one?
It's almost got a golden ratio composition.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that one, Atticus?
Remind me. And then I'll lie and say I totally remember.
Like it flows like this.
Ah, the swirly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, now you
Yeah.
mention it, yeah, it does have that kind of swirly kind of thing, because, that's the main subject matter, and you got the environment kind of drawing you over there from the negative space there over into there. That's an interesting, different way to see it. Yee. Okay, let's go ahead and speed one here. I'm putting Lux on the sweating the sweating buckets over there. Like, oh my gosh, the time, everyone.
It's just me trying to, reflecting on things. Yada yada yada.
Don't worry. We all look at our photos and be like, damn it, what was I thinking sometimes? This was a very nice little world. Considering how much stuff there was around, there was very nice looking environment. Though, time kind of went really fast from day to night, like really quickly though. But it's a nice view that. Go ahead, Wob.
I was gonna say the only problem is the fingers going through the ground. That's it. Like, that's the bad thing. So, yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't even notice that. Dang it, Wob.
That's true.
You ruined it all.
Other than that, it's a nice shot.
Well, I guess we could rectify this in a way. Raise your hand if you think this is sand, and if you think it's gravel or stone. Like if it's sand, then it's a pass, and if it's gravel and stone, it's an error.
I mean, it looks like a sand to me.
Yeah,
It could be sand. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's sand, then you could just argue, it's in the sand. Because I mean, if you look right there, it looks just a little teeny transparent, maybe just a little. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, But
concrete sand.
But yeah, I kind of wonder. This ain't necessarily a negative thing. I kind of wonder if maybe you will maybe at either a little bit more forward or a different angle, and had that kind of line up with your back area. That maybe that might have been a bit of an interesting little effect with the little cable there. Because that was holding, wasn't that like holding a piece of cloth or something?
Yeah, there was some sort of wind thingies. There was quite a few of those cables around the
Yeah.
world.
But yeah, it's not like an end of the world kind of thing though. Just maybe like there's something that could kind of add like kind of a angle with you that. Because I guess maybe some people, without the context of like where this was, maybe the people like, is that like you ever see those kind of like worlds with a you could see the line where all the skybox pots meet up. Like somebody might be like, "Oh, that was a
Yeah.
broken skybox world there or something maybe," but
Normally though, the line is going straight up as opposed to an angle.
yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's a big deal in that
I
sense.
can see that. I can see that.
But yeah, you can't see like it anchored in the ground or anything, so maybe somebody might not really pick up what that is exactly. But yeah, you got a nice distance, and this has a lot of potential for like editing stuff. Like you could take like a pirate ship and
100%.
transparent there or something. You could put like literally anything out there. Lots of meme potential on this one. Yeah. Anyone else got anything they want to say quickly?
No, I think that's it.
The only thing I would fix on it, I would make it to where the horizon is level
Hmm.
Oh, it's a slight,
on the photo.
slight askew.
Yeah, it's skewed a bit.
Just-
Yeah, that's good point. That's good
Just
point. good point.
gotta Photoshop and turn it ever so slightly and make it slightly smaller. That'll fix it.
The amazing of editing. But yeah, that's something that could throw out there too. Yeah. Okay.
Last photo?
Was it the last one? Yeah, I think it was the
Or
last
second
one.
last?
Maybe it was.
I like this one.
So that was a
Going on
DJ world, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I love the colours. The browns and the reds and the bronze, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think I saw. I'm not sure if this was the same world. Let's see. Trying to remember. I think when I saw this avatar was on a DJ thing that was on the day of my VR dance session. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I saw Mixie with this avatar, but I don't think this was the same world. I don't think. Because I remember a bunch of Mighty Gym people and Mixie were there. Yeah. I think it was more of like a cathedral-looking place, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the coloring and the lighting is very nice. It has that same kind of like, you have a lot of colors going to a dark.
Yeah.
And it does have a nice angle to it. I like angles.
You might not notice, but there's the DJ over there. But yeah, it's
Ooh,
quite
really?
dark.
Let me...
But the focus, but the
Oh, I
focus
see
is Mixie. Yeah, the focus is Mixie, obviously, with the background.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a DJ over there. It's just unfortunate. It's a bit
Yeah.
hard to see.
Yeah,
I
he,
can see the white hair. And
he,
he's
she,
wearing, like, a
they,
hat
them,
type
they
thing.
kind of fuse into the darkness, though. Looks like they have pretty dark
Yeah.
clothing, too, so yeah. Bit of a unfortunate thing now. Could maybe fix a little in editing, maybe. Because, I mean, he is kind of teetering on some light, though, so you could maybe, if you wanted to do editing, you could maybe try lightening it up a little, maybe. But I don't usually like doing editing too often in mine, because I consider it part of the challenge to not do that very much. But that's just me. That's just a personal thing of that. But yeah, otherwise, it's very nice. You got very eye-catching on Mixie and that with the lighting, and I got a nice angle in that. Lots of nice angles. So really don't have anything negative to say. I mean, like I guess the DJ thing would be probably the closest thing, but that's not the end of the world thing at all. That's just an incredibly minor thing.
Yeah.
Minor as hell. But yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, I mean, you got all Mixie. Don't really see anything like clipping, like, leg ain't like halfway through the floor or anything. So yeah. Anyone else got anything they like add? Jess is taking a close look at that. He's looking closely. He's getting a strong criticism ready there.
I like it.
It
I think it looks nice.
Two of them.
does. It does look very nice. It does indeed. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure
What
this
world is that?
That I don't know.
Sanctum.
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 Ah,
I think I've seen a few people in that world before, actually, now that I think about it. Sanctum.
You were there. You were there, Atticus.
Was
You
that
were
that?
there.
Is that chapel-looking one I was just mentioning? Or, I mean, I've been to about
You were there.
3. Okay, so that must have been that chapel one that was the. Okay, so then that was that session then. Okay.
Yep.
So that was the session on my VRD session day. Yeah.
Yeah, Atticus, you're right, literally bottom left corner of the image. Can't you see yourself?
Wait, what? What?
Anyways, continue on.
Yeah. I think that might have been the last one. Let's see. Yeah, that was the last
Oh, yeah,
one
that's
for
it.
Lux's.
All right, I better go now. Yep. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks
Well,
for accelerating.
That's
Yep.
Sorry, Lux.
that's not my image. I didn't. Bye bye.
Oh, I stopped on the wrong thing. Take it easy, Lux.
You
Thanks
like
for
feet?
joining.
You like feet?
No,
You like feet?
Yeah, you should hang
Atticus
out
took
with
that
the
pic,
coach
that's
and
not
Mighty
mine.
Gym Wob. You two would get along so well.
Oh. Oh man.
You people and your
Uh,
feet. Take it easy, Lux.
I definitely don't have the same photo. I definitely don't.
And that's totally not my leg.
It was the last. I almost didn't find it. I was like, there's one more image of that. I was like, where's the foot
Okay.
image again? I had to go through,
Where's
and
the
I eventually
foot?
found
Okay.
it. But I was like,
You didn't even get your feet in the shot, Rob.
Yeah,
no, I know,
Wob.
but that was it.
Yeah,
It didn't
yeah,
matter. I
dirty,
can't
dirty.
bend my legs, man. I got no leg movement.
Degenerates, I tell you.
So,
You can't
Anyway.
bend your leg.
Anyway, with Lux's part done, I was hoping Lux would be able to get to see a few other people's, but guess he had to
Yeah.
dine and dash, so we'll go ahead. Now, since we're no longer on the timer, would you like to watch the whole video and then have us go to critiquing Wob, or would you like us just to continue with the critiquingness? It could be all a surprise.
Can we just continue with the critiquing?
Okay,
I guess.
it's gonna be all a surprise
When you
for
say
him.
video, you mean this video. There's not like
Yeah.
there's not like a video.
Yeah,
within the
this video you see here, that is 4 minutes and 47 seconds that we're 8 seconds into right
Oh,
now.
this is it's a separate video.
No, this is the same video. I just went to the beginning.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, yeah,
it's
we
a-
can.
'cause
just watch it
Lux's
and
was
critique as we watch,
like-
That's all right.
Lux's
Yeah, 2
started
minutes,
at
yeah.
1:33. So, Anyway.
We can just critique. That's all right.
okay. So, it'll be a surprise. So, I put mine first. And I had Lux second just in case because I did notice a lot of times he ran short on time. Okay. Oh, well,
Oh.
that fucked up. Whoop. I went to hit pause and my thing hit stream.
Oh, you put this. Yeah.
And it just went and basically killed it. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Anyway, so I got the max 12 photos picked, and mine are a giant mix of things throughout both the photo club and just VR chat itself. There are a few photos here that are even from the very first time I got to be in VR, and this is one of those.
Oh.
This is one of those times. This is my first time being in actual VR with my index.
Okay.
So, this was in Truth and Dale, and Chatman, Sente,
How
Faith.
happy he is.
And look at him now.
Look at him now. He's just a weird little gremlin with a shotgun.
Oh yeah, did you find that shotgun, Atticus?
Hey, I actually knew it existed. I just didn't know where to buy it. Hey, that looks really nice on the camera
Continue.
angle. Anyway.
What were you saying about Chatman's?
Chatman, Faith, Sente, I think Konami was there. I'm trying to remember everyone who was in the instant. I think Mixie was there too, I think. Anywho, but yeah, this was my first time being in actual VR itself, not VR chat itself, because anyone who knows me knows I spent a year in
Your
desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I believe there's one other photo that's from this exact same session. So, but I was going through a lot of my old stuff, and I thought it'd be interesting to pick one or two from before I ever, knew much about the camera at all. So yeah.
That's fair. That's fine.
So critique, start your nitpicking. I see you all. Just
yeah.
remember, I'm armed.
I like the image. Obviously, it's centered, but I think it actually works well for the image. The only thing I don't like is the thank you.
You're very
But
welcome.
it's your avatar, because I know it's got that bit of
Yeah.
thing that's like above and below at the floor. I would
Yeah.
say you can probably easily edit that out with, say,
True.
going back
If
to the
I
world
if
with
I
that
if I wanted to
Oh,
do
yeah,
some
the sample.
editing, I could have just
Yeah.
cloned, like, honestly, because it's in a pretty
Part
good
of that,
spot.
yeah.
I could have cloned most of that out and then use a little of that to clone that out with a very soft. Ironically, as you may notice, this no longer actually has a floating
there.
part on it anymore.
Yeah.
It did have one. They got rid of it when, so this cat I can put in people's hands when it's not acting janky, but back then when
Okay.
this was, it did not have that capability. But when they did that update, they got rid of the floating sample and just had the ground one, and colored it a little bit more. It used to be just white instead teal. But yeah.
I've just had an idea.
Uh-oh.
Just had an idea.
What?
You know how people do like a recreational photo thing, like 10 years later or whatnot? We
Oh.
should do that with a picture that we find that's really old and try and recreate that moment
That could be interesting.
in the group thing.
Kind of
Yeah.
interesting. I did something like that with a video for the Marshall-thon last time. I took all the avatars that I used over the years of when I first started to now, and I had them all do a persona dance thing, and then I cut a bunch of different pots where it went from the force changing to each evolution. Actually, wait, what am I saying? You all watched that, because we went over all of those things.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, that could have been something I could have done in editing if I wasn't a lazy bastard who did too many things.
That's fair. That's fair.
But anyone else got to say anything? What about my lifeless cat? Huh? You gonna say something about my lifeless cat?
I like the fact that you're holding the cat. That's it. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Just make sure we didn't have a problem here, Minga.
When you get the cat out, does it automatically just be on your arm, sort of thing?
Let's see. It has been a while since I bothered.
Position it.
So I got position, so I can put on my head. I can put on my arm. I can hold it. I can have it sit on my hand. Let's see. I can put it on the ground. I can leave it on the ground where it is. I don't own you anymore.
Your owner's left you.
Now shoot it with the shotgun.
What kind of monster do you think I am? Yikes. That's a yikes, bro. Yikes. Zoinks!
Yeah, I think it's a nice picture, especially for your first attempt in VR. Just
Because I never really used the camera much in desktop too much. I usually would only just screen grab silly things like that usually. So those who watch my Let's Play channel and ever take a peek at any of the VR chat gaming session things, this is a thumbnail I made for Cards Against Humanity. This is a thumbnail I used for any of the videos that are about Cards Against Humanity, which, if you don't know, is a fun but not very politically correct card game. So if you you don't like dark humor, don't recommend joining this. Otherwise, hilarious game. But yeah, I posed this whole thing. That is me, and I posed all the cards like that. So
Yes, yeah.
so this is a pose, not some kind of weird candid thing. So judge away.
With the context, yeah, that makes sense that you put all the. Otherwise, I would have assumed a Cards Against Humanity bomb went off in the room or something. Like,
Oh dear.
yeah.
It went against. There's all money everywhere. Well, that's weird. That doesn't show up in the camera. Huh. The confetti showed up.
Spray me with bullets, man.
Yeah,
Do it again.
Yeah, the money doesn't show up in my camera.
Oh, it's probably like the harmonica.
Ah,
and all
yeah.
that
It might be
guitar, I
something
guess.
about being local and not local. That's weird. Yeah, because the confetti, I can see the confetti. Ow, you're a poor bastard who needs a new mic anyway. Stop complaining.
Wow.
See, exactly what I said.
Called out.
Got called out. The foxes are tired of the
Thought we were
broken
coming
mic.
to
We're
a
taking you.
friendly
Ah!
club meeting.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you?
Anyway,
Dissing me for being not rich, man.
anyway. Anyone got any to say? This is an older world. This is not usually the world people go to anymore for this game. There was a much better automatic type one. This one's very
Did they,
manualish.
Did they like the photo?
Hmm?
You said you shot this for a thumbnail or something?
That it's for my thumbnails. Whenever there's been a session where we played Cards Against Humanity, this is my thumbnail I use for that video on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, that's me. I use this personally for my videos. But I guess technically, if you wanted to whip it off and use it for yours, I couldn't really stop you. Just like how I'm going to whip off that Shrek one of Justice. Wait, what?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, totally. Hey, I was Shrek in that, so I mean, don't I own part of the copyright technically? just
10%.
saying. Anyway, no one else got anything they want to add to this one? Go once, going twice. We're gonna sell a pack of cards to Chatman for this one then. Yee. It's been a while since I played Cards Against Humanity. So now this one, as most people can probably recognize that being Chatman. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, a lot of us have changed avatars a lot over the years. This is that same session as the first photo. This is in that Truth and Dare world on my first time being in VR. And yes, I did draw all that on Chatman. Everyone else had left, and I just fiddled around with the pin of that. So I did that. I did draw all that all over Chatman. He is dead asleep. Anyone who knows Chatman a lot knows that he has a nice, unique tendency to just pass out in weird places, like on train tracks, for example.
He's an actual cat. That's what
Actually,
you're saying.
like,
He's a cat
was you
real
in
life.
was you in the photo club when that happened, Jess? I don't remember.
No.
Oh
I
man,
didn't
that was so
join
funny.
until, like,
It was a really big.
November.
It was this really big, dreamy kind of world, and it had a train station at the beginning. And like we went like throughout the world and did a bunch of photos, and we're like, "Where the hell is Chatman?" We went looking for him. He was just asleep on the track.
It was like a little tram train thing, and it was there was a lot of pink, possibly.
I think there was a lot of pink, blue, violets. But it was a very like dreamy kind of vibe world. It was very nice. But yeah, it's just like, what the hell are you doing, Chapman? Yeah, I remember I went into my Podrin, went up flying, because I usually have name tags on almost 99% all the time. So all I needed is him to be in visual, and then, you know, I could see his little picture at minimum if he's really far away. And just like, what the hell? And then he's just sleeping there on the track. But yeah, I thought I'd throw this one in for a little humor, but feel free to give it a serious critique.
I like it. Yeah. I can see obviously that's his mouth, that's his eyes, that's the nose. I assume.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
Oh, did someone hit like the slide
clicking.
loading or something?
Oh, what'd you do?
I didn't hit any of
Oh, I
them.
mean, I was pointing with a laser. So.
Rob.
Okay. Well, not quite sure what happened
Pointing
there.
with the laser. I didn't click
Right.
say like this.
Here's my guess. Here's my
Me,
guess.
Don't blame me.
Here, wait. Now, I'm not necessarily blaming you, but this is a hypothetical.
Jesse's blaming me.
But this might be a hypothetical. While you were waving this, maybe
Then why would 3 seconds later it then decide to click something?
oh, I don't know. It's VR chat. It's
It wasn't me.
weird.
It's either you or Jesse, and you're blaming me.
And no, I said it's a theory. Now,
Okay.
now, I
theory's wrong.
was about here. Now, I don't really remember what my hand's doing, but if it was me, I probably waved my hand over here. As for Jess, well,
Your theory's wrong. Look.
Anyway, back to the task at hand. Go on, Wob. Go on. Tell me how much greatness
That's
this is.
the eyes. That's the whisker. What is this? Is that just a really curly whisker that goes around?
Yeah, I think
the
I was
knee
just
almost?
I think I was just doing weird curly mustaches. I think that's technically one there too. It's just you're looking at straight away as opposed to the side. But yeah, I think they were like giant curly mustaches I put on them.
I like this. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a goofy face that's drawn in front of him. And I think I wrote something like signed faith or something. just the be all innocent, little me. Ah, no, couldn't be. Then who? It was Wob.
What? Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat man. I'm sorry.
Anything else?
He
Anything
just
else?
kept a camera on him and just streamed Chapman sleeping.
Well, I had not
without his
streamed
consent for the
VR
next 5
chat
hours.
yet at that point. Though you can see my first few tries at streaming VR chat if you go to Atticusmj Plays YouTube channel and look up the VR chat playlist. You can see my first times in being VR live streams. Go check it out now.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh my god,
A little
That
plug
reminds
in
me-
there.
I've got VR. I've got VR footage, not VR chat, but of VR games, and it's like 10 FPS.
oh
No
wow,
one should ever see that.
that's some slow motion.
Like playing zero. There's a bit of Zero Caliber, Super Hot VR, stuff like that.
Oh,
When
non
I very
VR chat
first
stuff.
played VR.
I actually played
Yeah.
I played Super Hot VR on PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
Though I do have to ask if you played that. When did you play that? Because, fun fact, the Kratos actually censored that game after its release at some point.
What Super? Oh, it must have been. It must have been a while after. I don't know. It was VR for quite a little bit. I'd owned Super Hot. I think I either got it from some bundle thing. It must have been after. I didn't know about any censorship thing or whatnot.
Well, let's say the ending has a dark subject matter, and for some reason they just decided to remove it. So they deleted the ending. They said they were going to replace it with something, but I never got to see what they did with it. Luckily for me, the physical limited one version that I got was printed and I played to it way before that ever happened. So as long as I never update, I'll always have that ending. So haha, take that, devs. Anyway, anyone else got anything else to say? Before I go on
Atticus is gonna have a cease and desist letter in his email.
Remove this.
Hey, I paid for it. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I own the damn game. They're the one who made the dark ending, not me. That's their problem. Like, sheesh. Anyway, let's go on, shall we? Before we find some other topic to nordgasm about.
Yep.
So, this is...
I remember this world.
yes, this is Majula from Dark Souls 2. Very delightful world in VR chat. Recommend everyone go there. It's very comfy world. Probably one of the best peaceful areas in any of the Souls games, honestly. Anyway. Oh, yeah, little cut off on the eel. Ah. Damn it.
That's it. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Ah.
Who is that? Because I assume you are the one on the left, right?
I mean,
Or are you
that's
the...
kind of the problem when you photograph furries. Their freaking ears.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you can't get them all in the
Okay,
shot.
I gotta do this and clip this part. Okay, so you hear it here. Jess is officially calling William a foy. So William is a foy. William is a
Well, I
foy.
mean, if that's William.
That is William.
Definitely a furry.
That is William.
I've seen William with other avatars. Yes, he's a furry, probably.
What is it? You said without avatars? What, you saying he's wearing a giant suit outside VR?
No, I've seen William like with different avatars than that in VR chat many times, and it's been furry-esque avatars without a doubt.
Oh dear. Well, this would be funny to send to him. Note self, clip this part. Anyway.
No hate. I'm just.
I've only seen him in furry avatars.
Yeah.
William is a foy, and that won't change anything. He's a foy now, he's a foy then, a foy forever. He's a foy, yeah, he's a foy, whoa. He's the foyest of them all.
I've got this, and then I got the panda maid. Those are my furry avatars.
And we're back onto this subject. Who's a foy? You're a foy. We're all foys. What? I don't know. Somebody's a foy. It's just not me. One of you people are.
Yeah. Atticus is definitely a furry.
I am. What? How dare you? Anyway.
I don't even know if I have.
Okay, Jess is not a foy. Everyone else is questionable, except for William. He's a foy.
I do have a Remy avatar.
Maybe one of your next VR movies should be Friday the Foy or something.
I have a pigeon.
Yep, you're a foy. Conformed foy.
I know that pigeon avatar.
You're a conformed
I've got the
foy.
duck. Okay, technically this avatar is the most.
Oh, one of
This is the
Andy's
most fun,
older
so-
avatars.
Yeah.
Andy doesn't
This
get
is
in that
before
one
I
too
even knew
much.
Andy, funnily enough. But,
He
yeah.
did. Yee. Okay.
Um,
Anyone else got anything else they want to say about this one?
Oh, I have an Ewok. Does that count?
I take
Yeah,
that as a no.
Well, that's furry.
No, I meant for anything else to
A
say.
pigeon and an Ewok.
Oh, well, I remember. Is it that? Do I remember this?
I may have showed you this world before. So this is a really nice world. Basically, it lets you change the colors of the background and the colors that are the people and objects and things. So you can set up these kind of photos. So yeah, I've done a few things with that world. I think the last time I did anything with it was for a skit for my Ape Out review, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's a nice little world. If you ever want to see it, I have it on my list. I just have to drag it out. Definitely recommend it if you want to do effects like this.
Is that the shadow picture world?
I can't remember what it's called, but I can see if I can find it here. I know it's on my list. It's on my
Nice.
list. It's on my list.
I think the colors make my eyes hurt.
Not a fan of the two colors. Well, like I said, you can change the colors. It gives you a lot of customization on the shade of colors for it all. So you have a lot of control.
It looks like
of
it
that.
does. It does look like
Looks like
the embossed.
Where is that damn wall?
Looks like there's a bit of 3D-ness to it, like the layers.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's
And it-
slightly moving toward you or something.
Yeah, and it kind of messes with my eyes a little bit.
Oh no! Damn it! Where is that world? Here it is.
It's yeah. It's
So-
interesting. I can see the potential for it being used.
So
in,
that's the
thumbnails
portal
or
for it.
certain banners and stuff.
Oh, the dang things through the roof. I hate that.
What's it
It's
called? Yeah, through the roof.
silhouette photo world.
Oh,
okay.
silhouette. Okay.
I hate when they're through the roof. It's like, don't be through the roof. Why are you through the roof? I'm trying to show off your name easier. Bad portal. Bad. Go back to the void of darkness with you. Hibbity, bibbity, bobbity, boop. Go away. There we go. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, this was done in that world. If you like this kind of effect and you'd like to change the colors, I definitely recommend it. You can do some nice things with it. It affects everyone, so you can have multiple people in that. So, but anyway, anything else to say?
I can see some arty things being done with it.
Yeah.
You know, take pictures and whatnot, and create some sort of.
See, this kind of thing kind of gives me like a magazine cover kind of look. It's like, ladies.
Top 10 furries in Los Angeles.
Okay, you're going to jail. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. We know you aren't. Don't worry. You'll wake up to something terrible. Horrible. So fearful you'll be like, what? Anyway.
Was I here when you did that? When you went inside that thing?
You might have been available in this world.
Yeah, I think I was.
This is after Wingding's photo club session, but it was only into mine. It might have been about the third month of me running the club. But yeah, this was like a little cafe world. I believe I have another photo I picked for this world. That you get to see the like cafe part, but like I just had this funny idea to be like I'm like trapped in this thing, be like, Nani?
I think I was. Yeah, I think I remember it. Yeah.
Nani? But anyway,
not well. Not.
I don't know. I don't
Not
know
well
if I
enough to know
remember
the
this or
session,
not.
but
well, I
I'll
mean,
have to check.
everyone except for me has missed a few sessions. It's kind of hard for me to miss one. As far as I know, no one's filled in for me, so.
Maybe.
I've definitely missed a couple of wings as well as.
Well, it happens.
Wait, not necessarily Atticus's ones. I don't know.
It happens.
I've now been late. I've definitely been late to a few.
But yeah, just something silly that, nothing too complicated of that. But yeah, give me your criticisms, your positives, most of your positives, because I shoot people with negatives. Did I say that last part? I didn't say that last part. You imagined that part. That didn't happen at all. What do you say about me? What do you say about me?
It's a little dark, but
Yeah. It was a dark world. Though, you know, the subject matter isn't dark. Just the West. After all, because this is supposed to be the subject matter here, not this. This here. This is the subject matter. This is the comedy gold over here, baby. The comedy gold, baby. Yeah, baby. Anyway, me doing my horrible Austin Powers.
well, if that's the subject, I would have tried to focus a bit more on the.
Maybe and having it portrait and
Well,
landscape.
I wouldn't.
But
I guess what I should say is it's not necessarily meant to be like dead center, like 100% of the thing.
yeah.
It's supposed to look kind of goofy in the side there.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is the
it
main
works,
point
yeah.
of the photo, but it's supposed to be kind of like,
Uh-huh.
say, like the praying mantis in Lux's photo, but way more noticeable, you could say.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious. There's no way you could miss this. Like, there's no way you could miss this. If you miss this, then you might need to go to eye doctor school and change your F to a D minus.
Go to eye doctor school.
A, B, C, D, 2, 3, 4.
It would be super easy if they just had recite the alphabet. You know?
Well, that would be too easy then. See, that's where they throw you through a
Recite
loop.
every fourth letter backwards. Just to go to
what has
jail.
that got to do with my eyesight?
Okay.
Oh, I was there.
Listen,
I was.
you was there because you're literally in it.
Buster somewhere,
yeah, you're
nowhere.
in it.
Buster.
The bus to
Where is
nowhere.
this?
This is the bus to
Bus
nowhere.
to nowhere.
Where's ooh, my
Is
lid.
it in the bus? I'm trying to see what angle. Yeah, I'm showing.
Yeah, that's the bus.
Okay, that's the driver over there to the right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's the driver's seat right here.
Mm. Yeah.
Let me get
I like
closer.
the I like the sparklers, different colors, the effects coming off of it. It seems to be quite dark. I'm not sure why it's so dark because I don't remember it really.
Because
feeling
we
as
are
dark
in the
inside the bus as
neon.
it does.
I think we are in one of the neon cities that has some darkness and light to it. So, I mean, there's a lot of dark areas in the nowhere world, depending on where you are. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Okay.
I like it overall.
yeah.
This section right here just absolutely ruins it for me.
Oh well, shit!
Yeah,
Damn it!
I agree.
Well, I care to.
What a weird mutated creature there.
Really, that's what your standards are, Wob? Dragon goals with horse heads? I mean, haven't you seen weirder
no,
things in
it
this
doesn't look right.
place?
Probably. Yeah. But I like those things because they're funny. I like the scuffed heads that move when you speak sort of thing.
Oh lord,
And all the polygons just go all
that
around
shit's
there.
super coarse. But yeah, that's the driver's seat area. There's the very annoying phone everyone hates. Yeah. Yeah, that annoying ass phone. If only you could shoot that damn thing. I mean, hi, what? Anyway. Yeah. We had that big hangout session in the bus to nowhere that we kind of also waited as a photo club thing. I don't think Jess got to join it, if I remember correctly.
I think you joined the mandatory.
I joined toward the end.
Okay. Yeah, it was a pretty long stream, and also I kept this rolled up for like a week after this, experimenting with the mechanics of it because I want to beat it one day. One day I'll win. You'll see. I'm not crazy. Anyway, anyone else got anything they want to say?
No.
See, what I would say of my own criticism is like basically unless you like the whole kind of light to darkness kind of thing, this is kind of meaningless. You could like lump it off there or something. Especially since you got like this random like I think that's somebody's thigh and butt there. I think I'm not sure that or it's someone's arm and shoulder.
Somebody.
I don't know. I think that's someone's butt and leg, though,
Well,
but I'm
yeah,
not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Could be your arm. It's somebody's limb of something. But
I like how Rob is just captivated by the sparklers.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah.
The
Claw.
claw. Okay.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I threw that one in. Now this one
Ooh.
literally happened yesterday. So this is a Star Wars world, and for those who don't know, Amble from VRD or
Yeah, Amble.
Browser's friend group, that's Amble.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was trying to
Oh,
take
yeah.
some candid shots, as difficult that is in a flying vehicle. If you ever tried to use your camera while moving, you should know how incredibly
It
annoying that can
stutters all
be.
the time and lags. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this shot. Yeah,
But yeah,
so
go ahead.
I also like the fact there's another.
No, you just put the like fly the camera around and have it focused on you.
Well, if you set to
Like how
local, so the first thing you should never do is set to world when you're in this scenario. If you set to local,
set it to
then
local,
it'll
yeah.
stay at that certain position regardless of you,
Yeah.
moving. Then from there, if you
Yeah.
can actually get your buttons to function, which again, if you've tried this kind of thing, that's kind of half and half. But if you can get your camera to
Yeah,
actually move, then you can thus get some photos. Which luckily this world wasn't that terrible in getting to do. So, and I
You could hid yourself so that you didn't have this little section of you.
well, I was trying to get a shot of both of us being in it, but I couldn't find a good one with me, so I kind of just focused on what was the best one with Amble. But yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what I did when I filmed that horse can video. Like I was on the back of the horse, just doing all the filming, and I was invisible, and like the person in front of me was driving the horse, basically.
Okay.
So that's how I
Creative.
was able to keep up with the horse.
Because you're
that makes
on
sense.
the horse. You can't escape when
Yeah,
I'm
I was
literally
sitting-
on
I
you.
was sitting on the horse.
Ha ha.
You were the horse.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
I
were
was
a
invisible on
parasite.
the horse.
You were an invisible parasite controlling the horse. Bad.
Which I'm sure was just weird for the actors. They're all dressed up in their special avatars for the cowboys and stuff. And here I am, just a little,
Bup, bup, bup.
what do you call them? Those little avatars?
Oh, that little dust bunny thing that Wob had?
No, it was, oh my god, I'm having
Midgets?
brain farts.
Midget. Midgets.
I know it starts with an R. Rusk. A little Rusk avatar.
Wusk. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, remember that avatar? I used to wear it all the time.
Wusk.
This one?
Oh, those. The little anime character.
Yeah.
See, I'm not
Yeah,
very
it's a
good
Rusk-
at a lot
a
of
Rusk avatar.
name bases.
Yeah.
The little anime cat person base. Yeah. Those. Yeah. OG just good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, other than not liking me being in the shot. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Anyway.
You can't really tell exactly what's going on with what you're doing, so it's not even that bad. Like you're slightly discombobulated. Like you can't tell if you're in a seat or not in a seat, or whether you're just turning on a seat or something. So it's not too bad. It's just obviously you notice it, but you still get drawn to Amber's face.
You know what was
where
really
Amber's
weird
looking
though?
anyway.
Is my tail and ears were stretching like you in some of the shots you see my ears and my tail just pulling out of the plane. So that was also part of the problem with some of these. So
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a very good shot anyway. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on next one then. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so this is the other shot that's from that same world. It is not pure darkness like your last criticism.
Yeah.
So give me your best shot.
Oh, I remember this.
Is
This
the-
world was the one. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
You first. You first.
I was gonna. When you said the same world as the one where you were standing inside of
Yeah,
the
over here in the corner.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
it's
container
this is
thing?
that
Or-
cafe.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I had a second shot I was pretty sure I put in here that was the actual cafe part, and as you can see, it is a cafe part, so.
Yeah. I think this was the world I was trying to get like close up, but also mess with the focus tool. It was like the first time I was really trying to get focus shots. I don't remember even how they turned out. But I was trying to get close up of objects and stuff. I think.
Focus can be a very finicky
Yeah, I
thing
guess
in
I
VR.
missed that day.
Yeah, this was a very nice little
I don't,
cafe.
I don't remember even when it was. It may have been like a year or two ago, or a year
Oh,
and a
like I
half
said,
ago.
this
Oh,
was
okay.
after
Yeah.
Wingdings, but it was in the early
Yeah.
stages of me wanting it. So I'd say it was probably February-ish last year.
Okay. I'll have a look. I'll see if I can find some images of that time.
I'd say
I'll be
it's
able to
somewhere. I'd say
remember.
it's somewhere in the first 4 months of last year.
Okay.
That's what I would say. Anywho,
Yeah.
So-
It's a good photo. Yeah. It almost feels like it's candid, even though obviously you've staged it. But yeah.
yes, it is posed. Obviously, it is me, the master of Cincos, foxes, wool. You laugh now, but when we take over the world, you'll be begging to be part of the new Fox World Order.
I like foxes
What are
as
you,
animals.
Metal Gear?
You'll be saved, my dear child.
Foxhound?
You are not sure about
I like
you.
foxes as
Your
animals.
harassment is insulting.
My harassment.
But get on your knees and pray, and Amber may forgive you.
Top 3 animals: foxes, oxalotls, and otters. That's it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I can accept that as long as foxes are up there. I was gonna say no wolves, but I was like, yeah, well, as long as foxes are up there, you know, it's
Yeah.
okay.
I don't like wolves.
Anyway, nothing else. Nope. Nobody has anything negative to say at all. No negativities.
You want us to say something?
I don't know, Wob. Do I want you to say something?
No, it's fine. It's a good photo. Great photo. Best photo I've ever seen, really. Like top 10 easily. The best photo. Without a doubt. I've seen really terrible photos. This is like one of the best, easily. I'd pay 100,000.
You could maybe argue the kind of like having a big thing of food there with the angle might be nice, but could have been nicer probably to have the whole food deal. That's probably one thing I would probably self-quiz on this. Obviously, you know.
You took this photo, man.
I know. That's why I said self-criticism. Self-criticism.
You can't change the angle of it now.
I did not hear what he said.
I mean, I
But-
think it's fine with the food being cut off like that because it's not the subject, you know.
Okay.
And you
Yeah.
got enough of it in there to where you know what it is, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think this is a scenario where it's not as big of a deal. But
Yeah.
I'd just say that's probably the only thing I would self-criticize. Otherwise, I think it is most excellent in everything I want to do. Perfection. Made in heaven. Yes. And anyone who dares says otherwise. I mean, hi. What?
Oh, okay.
Now, this was from that ice world we went to. So I did a few different kind of shots of walking around the environment. And like I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting to see Magnus from Chrono Trigger just walking along this bridge. I thought it would be an interesting negative space kind of thing because you know you have the prime path and the subject matter and a lot of negative space, you know, surrounding that in the middle there. So I thought that was kind of. I don't think I usually do very good on negative space photos. So also, hey Frostborn. Hey. Welcome to the photo club session today. Yee. Feel free to sit down, criticize, laugh, giggle.
I mean, if you were going for negative space anyway, I'd say it's a really good. It's a very good photo anyway. I personally think there's a little too much, but as you obviously, the main point was to get negative space. I can't really fault that.
Yeah, it was like I've never really on purposely tried to do a negative space photo really before, as far as I recall. So this was an attempt to try and do something like with negative space, and the subject matter. You know, it's a very barren snow world. There, Frostborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll see you later, Frostborn. Take it easy. He's probably off going to take over the universe. He does a lot of PvP match stuff. He's probably out there fighting aliens as we know it. Godspeed, Frostborn. Godspeed. Somebody play the national anthem, damn it. No. Well, actually, wait. Frostborn's not American.
I don't really think it works as a negative space photo.
You don't?
Because there's like there's 2 points of interest instead of just one. You got this, and then you got this.
I see.
Like I would have set it up to where this section right here would have been like over here in this corner, and then you being down here, and then it would have been like a balanced photo with the bridge like linking to. Then you could have had like a balance symmetry instead of a negative space.
Okay.
Symmetry. But like if this like wasn't here, then I think it would be a good negative space thing or whatever.
Instead, like, so you think, like, if, say, the path just went straight into the void and just went on and on and on, and it was just me in this path?
Yeah, if there's only one subject compared to, like, nothing else, like, 1 point of interest, then I think that would have worked better with the negative space.
I see.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, being there's 2, I would have went more with a balanced composition.
Okay, so in a non-negative space way, what do you think of it then?
I mean, I think it was a good effort. What you were trying to go for.
Yeah, I got 3 different photos of avatars walking on this. I just thought using Magnus from Chrono Trigger kind of fit the kind of lonely vibe more. Lively foxes like me just don't look right on there. We're too lively and awesome.
Yeah, the avatar does fit the environment.
Yeah. I thought it did too, so that's why I went with that one. I did one with Magnus, one with Aisha, and one with Nico from One Shot, so. Okay then. Move on then here.
Okay.
I'll have one to do. Tears. I mean, hi. Now, this was also a more recent one. Let's see. I think Wob didn't join this one, did he? No, wait. No, Wob was late.
I joined very late.
Yeah, this was the same session as the snow one, but this was early in it. That's what it was. Yeah. So I don't think you will.
I love the story in this photo, by the way.
Why? Because it has cheap booze.
No, I love the story that the bartender is talking to the customer, and all of a sudden you've jumped on the table and you've started dancing and screaming, and everybody's looking at you like, "What is this person up to?"
What is
Like, how
going
many you
on
see
here
that?
in hell?
That's what I see instantly. You're like, "Ah."
It is a nice storytelling photo. That is a little bit why I
Yeah.
went with this one. It kind of has that
Yeah.
kind of way where you can incorporate some things and cheap booze. You know, cheap booze is always good too. Nah,
Only criticism. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I know. It happens to us
yeah,
all.
but
I know.
I really like this picture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. It's good.
It was a candid-ish kind of thing. I mean, me, I was posing, but obviously, like I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not ask Lux or Vinny to do anything. I just was doing stuff in the background. And I don't know if
Okay.
Lux was looking at me or trying to do something else. But yeah, that just kind of went with it. So,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
it's a mix of pose candidness. So, yeah. Obviously, if it's a little more posy, I will probably caught that. That's usually a bigger weakness in the candidnicity degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. But there also, there are these cracks leading to who knows where, around the womb, so it's kind of questionable with that. Anything in your corner, Jess?
I was gonna say that doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, I wouldn't
This
say
right
it's a
here.
big thing,
But
but the booze
I think it would
does.
have had it would have been nice if the bottle was like positioned like
I don't
to where the
remember.
bottom wasn't cut off.
I don't remember if
Yeah.
the objects were
Sorry.
movable in that world. But yeah, that could be another thing you could
'Cause
say
then
with it.
I think yeah, it would have I think it would have portrayed the story better.
Look like Lux was
Like the
drinking
cheap
from it
booze.
because
You
it's
have
like in
cheap
his
booze, and then you
actual.
have this guy over here dancing because he's drunk off of cheap booze, and they're just like looking at him like,
What
"What the
the
hell?"
hell? What the hell? Alcoholic poisoning. It was worth a shot. I thought I'd
Yeah,
try it
it's a
with
nice
it.
photo. I mean, it's a nice candid sort of shot.
Eee.
Yeah.
Posed
Yeah.
candid.
I was kind of sad that world had no music in it though. That was kind of weird. It's just dead silent. Weird. Anyway, okay. Moving on. Moving on to the top. To the.
Mm.
So
I'm gonna need the story.
so that's Hoover, and he joins Laix's walkouts, and Blood is there is that, which does not show up in my camera apparently. Might show up in one of you guys, but apparently that does not show up in my camera. Maybe. Oh wait, it showed up there for a second.
Yeah, it shows
That's. Yeah, I see it for like a second. Weird. Anyway, though. Maybe it
I was
doesn't
gonna
work in
ask
stream
you
mode.
one day if I could clone that avatar because
Oh.
I needed it for a film.
Oh yeah, you can clone it. Just let me know when you need it.
Alright.
If you want now, let's see. Is cloning on right now? It's probably not. Okay, here, cloning on. Let me swap because usually it doesn't activate until you
Okay,
swap
I got
off.
it.
So, oh, okay. I was gonna say usually you have to swap and then swap back, but if it let you do it there, then okay, it's all good. Good to you. Congratulations, you have violence. Anyway, and some
I
healer.
just needed the blood splatter.
That's fine. That's being
Uh,
creative. That's kind of
For a
like when I
film.
did the darkness thing in my one dance thing. I used a Dark Souls avatar to do the darkness effect I did in it. That's fine. That's creative. Anyway, Ansem here. And I'm here to present you darkness. Anyway. But yeah, so this is Hoover in like some kind of cult robe. And he's like being sacrificed, I guess. in front of a movie select screen in the popcorn world. So I guess they had an argument about what cultist movie they wanted to watch, I guess. And, it just got a little violent, I guess. Just.
I just realised I see your foot, the leg. I didn't realise I could not even see that at all.
Oh, actually, you're right. It is Michael Myers' leg. Wow. They're just right. They're just right there, menacingly in the blood and darkness. Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't even see it at first.
You're right. You're very right. It is there. It is indeed there. But yeah, obviously the UI. Considering it's very dark, I could took a editing and just darken it all up and maybe take a little blood effect in a few places like here where there's blood in that. Probably could have probably gotten most of that out. But, I'm a lazy bastard who's busy doing a lot of things, so, Anyone else got anything else they would like to say before I throw you into darkness?
Yeah, I just think it's super dark. You can't really tell what's going on with it.
Yeah, to be fair, this
I
is.
couldn't even really tell that was blood. I just thought it was part of the world decor.
Yeah, that's just the popcorn world.
I try not to. Like for me, I don't ever photograph I try to keep UI.
Well, considering this was in a movie world, it probably goes without saying that this wasn't necessarily taken for the sake of photoness, but more so haha, that's a funny thing going on right now. But I just thought, I'm like, somebody being sacrificed might be something interesting to see, But yeah, obviously, like I said, UI thing. I knew that was going to be an automatic, yeah.
He's trying to convert his viewers. He's trying to convert his viewers.
Convert my viewers into what? What?
I don't know, by showing them sacrifice stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
You're sacrificing a furry?
Yeah, he's right there.
Is that William again?
What?
No, that's Hubble.
I'm not
That's
next.
Well, you're a horse. You're right up there with goat sacrifices, my lad. You're up there with goat sacrifices. You're up there with goat sacrifices, so yeah. Sorry to tell you, Wob. You're pretty high up there. Okay, and then we saw Lux's, so... Lux Affinity and Beyond. Okay, we'll go from there. That was the last one. I think Wob was next, I believe. Yeah. Now, of course, we have Wob's best picture in his whole thing here, of course. His foot fish. And this is not my leg. This isn't my leg.
It is your leg.
No, it is not. It doesn't look anything like my leg. Look at it. Mine is clearly a much lighter black color. Look at that. That looks vastly darker than my leg. Look at that. It don't even look remotely the same.
Yeah,
I said it doesn't look remotely the same.
Because, I mean, mine are green, so they're not red.
I said that doesn't remotely look like my feet.
Ah! Okay.
Anyway, with that all out, I guess memes. Memes live on, I guess.
Yeah, it was good. I was hoping you'd put it at the end. And then I thought,
Oh
this,
no,
what's
no.
this doing here?
This I had to immediately put front and center.
This was a mistake.
Front and center.
Guys, this is what I didn't do.
Wob, did you accidentally put something in your fetish folder in your photo club folder?
There may be a little bit of a there might be a crossover. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Can we can move on. I think we can move on to the next.
Well,
next
I
one,
had a little
surely?
bit more criticism, but okay.
It'd be funny if for the next photo club we just
Do a
take feet photos.
a group
Yeah,
foot.
just every
Photo.
like
The
we'll invite
best feet
Chapman
photos.
or Wingding.
Oh, what the
We'll
hell.
invite Chapman or
We'll go, come
Wingding
here,
to do
come
the
here.
critique,
Now,
and then we'll just show them feet photos the entire time.
oh, invite Wingding, and
Oh
it's
my
just a
God.
foot photo
We have
session.
a
only.
special,
Just do it.
Oh,
critique night for
wow.
you,
Do
Wing.
it for the memes.
Oh,
Feet.
wow.
Memes.
Anyway,
I'm up for that.
I'm assuming you've been going to Wingding's little hangout things he's had. I tried to join yesterday,
Yes,
but
yes.
I guess he either couldn't see my request,
Oh.
or I guess it was over. I'm not sure.
It depends. It depends when, because if it was around, around the time you started the critique night today, that's when it started yesterday.
Yeah, it started at 4 my time, and I think I requested at about 5:40, so that was like an hour and 40 minutes later.
Can you? You're in the group, are you not? Can't you just join via the? If you go to group, you can go
I
to
did
group
look at the
instances.
group
You
thing,
can
and
go
it did
join
not
there.
show an instance that was up, but Wingding and several other
It sh-
people were
It
online.
should've.
So then
That's weird. It
so I
should've, 'cause that's
I
how-
guess it was over then by the time I requested then.
It finished about, say, if it's almost midnight. Yeah, 2 hours. I think it was like 2 a.m. It finished my time, so 2 hours from now.
From
So like,
right
we were
now
around
or
for
when we
4
started?
hours. Like when we start, when we, when we started this, right? At
Yeah.
10
Oh, that's
p.m.
what I'm
my
saying. You said
time, whatever
what?
time is
That's
2
why I'm
hours
just
ago.
making sure. Did you mean like literally the time now or when to start? Okay. So that gotcha.
It went on for like four and a bit hours, something like that. So yeah,
Oh well.
I don't know.
Oh well. And some of the other ones I meant to want to join, but I just ended up getting busy. Car accident, cracked ribs.
What? I
Life.
don't even know if I'm part of the group. I didn't even see
Well,
it.
if you
need
look,
to,
What's
you'll
it
have to
called?
go to
look
the.
at my group, and you should see Wingding's public shindig.
Oh, you need to join the. There's a private as well. If in case you guys both don't aware, in case you're both not aware, there's a private as well as a public Wingding group.
Well,
He requests through his Discord. You'll get a request thing, like you'll get a separate channel at the very bottom of the Discord, and you basically send him a message or something, or you send the bot or whatever that's set up, basically saying your username, who you are, and you'll get accepted into it. The private one, that is.
don't know what the point of that is, because I mean, if I remember correctly, you can't make instances in a private one, so it's kind of meaningless.
You
Yeah, it's
can,
like
but I think it's just like
redundant.
it's like Friends Plus or something. I think that's how we joined this one.
And you can make invite only
Oh,
group instances.
Maybe that's how he did it at the time. I don't remember, but he had
Oh,
he
well.
had a private. I do believe
maybe
I'm in
that's
both of
why
them,
I didn't
unless
see
he's
it
changed
then, because I'm just in the public one. Oh well.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, the private one's still available.
configure that out later.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
So on minor infractions, let's see, we got a little foot there, and that's probably the worst thing there. I mean, technically, there's like the back coat thing, but I think that's not a biggie.
I deserve that for pointing out a few times the cutoff. Yeah.
No, like I said, it happens. I'd say
Yeah.
this is a bigger deal than that, because I
Yeah.
mean, like, I can't tell if that's like
Mhm.
their coat or like part of their hair or something.
It's
Cape.
it's either their hair or it's because it was Halloween this whole session.
But I mean, I don't think that. I think that actually lines up fine there. It's just the foot's cut off a little bit there. Yeah, those are just minor things. Those are usually not big deals too much. Other than that, like you got some liveliness here and that. So I'm not sure what. Let me look here.
There might even be a couple people missing in the actual thing because when I look through, there's several photos and there's people more cut off or even less people in the group shot.
I can't
Because obviously
tell,
everybody was
but
just doing their own thing.
either this person's in front of this person or this person is sitting on this person. I
Yeah.
can't really tell.
Yeah, that's Mind Walker. I believe he's like in front, he's closer to me, and she's behind, I believe, talking to Derelict.
Yeah, I noticed the little
person in yellow.
Katamari head sticking out there too.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Z-Man though? I just noticed that. Is that Z-Man or just somebody
On
using?
the very top right, yes, yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Z-Man hang out with Wingding before.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
he was only in a couple. He was only in a couple of the pictures I took during Halloween of this particular shot. Andy,
Yeah.
Busty. I believe that's Diddums, the farmer.
Oh, I never
guy,
met
and then
Fusty
obviously
in VR.
Anton.
I only seen them like when they get raided by everyone or like in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, this is like the third time I think I've seen Fusty.
Also
in VR.
considering Wingding's way of like being incredibly private and careful, I'm kind of surprised such a person's in the world.
Mm.
Well, I mean, like because of the streams, but I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Fusty was streaming in this particular thing. Yeah, I know Wing wasn't. Maybe I don't remember.
Anyway, though.
But
yeah, it's a nice photo. People chatting, mingling, hanging out. Looks like Wingding's just kind of like killing times. Like, dang it, where's that bus? I gotta get out of here.
If you know Wing, he just sits down anywhere. Anyway, he sits down or lays down somewhere.
I don't know, that's just the kind of vibe I get from his feet. They're just kind of like, man, I just waiting here, waiting for this damn bus to get here with that. But yeah, don't really have much to say. You know, you got a little Z-Man hiding there and a little Katamari head sticking out there. So, you know, you got a few little Easter eggs here. Oh, you know, I didn't even notice this. There's actually a person right there. They just kind of blend in with the wall, actually. I didn't even notice that. I can't even tell what is it? Some kind of farmer or something? I can't even tell what that is.
I'm not exactly too sure who that is. It's either I believe it's Diddums. Otherwise it's Jay, but I can't remember. So I think Jay may have appeared for like very short amount of time and disappeared again. But
yeah, because I just noticed that. I'm just like, wait a minute, that's somebody actually there. I didn't even notice that either. So, you know, you got a few like hidden people poking around. I think it's pretty nice. I guess you could also maybe go with the little, maybe a more minor thing, but you got the pin stuff there, so kind of UI point there.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's as noticeable though, so I don't think it's as bad.
You don't know the pain of that pen.
Oh, why is that?
There was another green pen, and it was literally in front of Andy's face or something, or somewhere in the middle of the thing, and it was literally in the way of many people several times. It was annoying. I had to move it. So this was the only real good shot where the pen wasn't in the way.
Here's what you do: you grab the pen and you cast it into the wall, into the fires of Mordor.
But yeah, someone left it in the middle of the room, and I was just like, oh, that's annoying because I want to take a photo. And then I was like, I don't want to. And then I was like, okay, I've got to move it. But yeah.
But don't really got anything else to really say. I think it's a nice group photo.
Thank you.
Little hanging out type group photo. Let's see what we have next here. Now, was this in that Stray-like world?
It was, yes. This was after our VR. You know, when we were all doing the VR dancing, taking photos, we did the critique night thing. This was the world we went to after the VR dancing session thing.
Yeah.
But I thought I haven't submitted any photos of that sort of time. So I thought I think I either picked one or two photos for this. I can't remember.
See, I couldn't immediately be sure if that was one of the robots or not. Like, I was like,
Yeah, it was.
it's kind of dark. It's kind of hard to tell at first
Mm.
glance.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
a robot stuck
it's
in
like
a
it
stuck
does.
in a green room.
It's like it
or
doesn't look
room
human,
green
but
or
some kind of thing laying there. It's some.
yeah.
I do feel like it did a very nice job with the blur, having the dual frame
Oh,
window or whatever you're looking through blurred out with that.
I believe it was it was like a locked, almost like a locked prison door, or some
Oh
sort of. I
no!
don't remember exactly where that was in the world.
It's a bad
But yeah,
robot.
it was just a closed door.
Bad robot.
Uh,
I mean, other than being a little hard to tell if that's a robot or some other thing, I'd say the
Yeah.
shot's pretty good. It's just kind of hard to see what that is.
yeah, you definitely have to know the world to really understand what's going on, for sure.
But otherwise, I mean, I think it's good that, hell, I mean, you could have also used this for editing memes, just cut, lay it out, and you
Face.
could literally put anything there. Close up of faces, spying on other people's hangouts, some dark dungeon with Mickey Mouse going, wait a minute, you can't be seeing this. Turn off your camera. Too dark? Too dark.
What?
Don't worry about. Don't worry about. Don't worry about. Anyway, I can't.
Anything else,
Nah, that's pretty
Jesse?
much. I have say. Yeah, Jess.
Oh,
What
I
you
get
got?
it.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just brighten it up just a tad so you can see what it is. But
Yeah.
I like the shooting it through the door
Yeah.
window.
Honestly, if
That's
I was
nice.
you, I would literally go find this photo, cut that out, and just go all crazy.
Brighten that bit. Yeah.
Maybe you could put a close up of Wingding's face, like half of his face there, and then put like a little axe like in the corner there. Well, just some ideas, creative ideas. You could show Wingding it and be like, "Look at my masterpiece."
Do you remember this ring?
Yeah, totally happened. This doesn't look familiar to me, so I'm assuming this is a different type of vent hangouty thing, or maybe your own world hopping. I think. Woo.
This is Alahic's world hopping that just happened after New Year, so January this year.
Oh,
I was a desktop, and I was hanging out.
I
took some
see.
pictures. Yeah.
It's very nice. It's kind of like at first glance. I'd say if it wasn't for the straight angles of the snow and this tree, I would at first maybe question whether I'm maybe seeing something partially real. But because I have that snow there and the bottom tree looks, it immediately gives 3D vibes. Other than that, I mean, I would have probably been kind of like, wait a minute. Kind of like one of those like more realistic worlds. Because like the bushes and that look all very nice. Yeah, these are very easy giveaways. If they did a little more nicer with that, and maybe I don't know, maybe put that a little more in the snow or something, maybe. Or maybe just put a bush there. I don't know. I mean, like these bushes look really nice, so maybe put that there and there, and then might just trick people to think it might be real or something. But it's very nice. Don't. Yeah, you got all that there, so yeah, don't really see any particular cutoffs to really say much. So I'd say it's a very good environmental shot. Got nice doorway, the pathway, got that, a few different things to grab your eyes, lights and stuff. Yeah, I think it's very nice.
That's what I was going for, because I realized in the last, like a lot of the last critique nights, the big focus seems to be me just finding fairly candid shots or even pictures with people in. I was like, I need to switch it up a little bit. So I was trying to get some environmental or even world photos to mix it up.
Okay. See, at first I thought he was going to say feet, but
Feet.
That needs to be a requirement. We all need to post at least 1 foot photo per session.
And don't
Hide a
go there.
person with a leg. Hide a person with a foot and their leg just coming out, just at some weird obscure angles in the image.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
Have a leg poking up above the fence bit.
Great. Now you're giving him editing ideas. Look what you've done, you monster. What have you done? Anyway, you got anything to add, Jess?
The only thing I would have done differently is I would have tried to match the space between the tree and the edge of the photo right here to make it a little bit more balanced.
Well, like have that in line with the tree almost.
I would have
that pillar bit.
tried to copy the space like here.
I think he's saying
like this.
Like that. Okay.
Like back just a little bit, so it's like right here in the photo. And it would have been, I think, more balanced.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just.
I see what you mean.
Okay.
That's fair.
Is it?
I can always go back to that world. Yeah.
Is it really fair though? Shouldn't you be calling your lawyer for this hierarchy, harassment, judgmentalness, man? You should be like, how could you? Also, Nico.
I hate this. Just FYI.
You hate this? I thought it was pretty nice.
I love it and I hate it at the same time.
I think it's pretty nice. What's in the environment, though, out of curiosity? Like, what's the context about the environment?
This was New Year's. You know, when I was hopping to Lahix's thingy, I was hopping to Chatman's VR dancing. This was cheese sort of thingy, New Year's thing. This is New Year's. So, any guesses on who the people are?
I have absolutely no idea. There's nothing that remotely hints who anyone is.
One of them is Chi.
Which one
is that?
I'm going to guess that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna guess this one.
Yep, that one's Chi. Yep.
Ah, damn it. I thought that was maybe you. And then you were just capturing other people.
This was me capturing. So unfortunately, during New Year's, I think you can kind of tell the image is not great in terms of quality. It was a 720p one. My camera messed up several times before New Year's and on New Year's when taking it likes to do that sometimes. Where you take a picture and it randomly clicks like behavior or anchor or focus, and it completely, in this case, it changed the quality. And I don't know how. That's all the way on the right and I never go over there.
That's very bizarre.
But it changes the quality sometimes.
I've never heard of anyone having that before. That's very bizarre.
Does it a lot. It does it a lot for all sorts of things. It seems to do it with the focus more than anything else, but at some point it did it with the screen quality. And what's worse is it went all the way to the left and made it HD 720p, and I don't know how the heck it did it, but it did it. And obviously all my pictures for the most part from New Year's are 720p. So I was disappointed with the fact that I didn't notice it. So, yeah.
Very odd.
Is that the VR chat equivalent of leaving your lens cap on?
Probably. Yeah, but
you know, this is a very.
It's not.
Very simple picture, but I think it's very cutesy with Nico Arc characters, and you just got Nico Arc just staring at you dead in your soul and that,
I I like the image, and I like the fact that I took it when people weren't really paying attention, and obviously Chi was like pointing at everybody else, and then all of a sudden the final picture I got was Chi running towards me, and I took that image.
Oh, so this was before you
so
got assaulted. I see.
what happened basically immediately afterwards is that Chi and the other two people became giant, and they surrounded me, and I was just saying, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
Oh, okay. Well, this explains a
Because
lot
I
of the
think
trauma.
it also spoke, I believe. It spoke or did some little song, and
Nani?
I was just like, what is going on?
No.
But yeah, it was funny though. It was funny.
Yeah, I don't really have anything
You
negative to
probably
say.
you probably won't be able to know who the person in grey is. I'm going to say that's Mindwalker. If any of you are familiar with Mindwalker,
Not that I'm recalling.
Wingding and Cheese community, pretty much. He types a lot in the chat.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah, I think that's Mindwalker. I wasn't exactly too sure, but I think so. I'd have to
Not
ask him.
sure. Crap. You got anything there?
And then
Oh, I like it. I
Yeah.
think it's a pretty powerful shot.
It's the kind of thing you put one of those
thank you.
things in the back and sit on your desk towards the people walking in your office, and they go,
What is
Huh.
that?
Cute.
They stare at it through the entire interview, just going, ignoring the
Yeah,
questions, ignoring
just,
what's going
just
on.
sit on the
Just
desk
stare
and be
for a
like,
while.
he's like, yes. So, what are you gonna
do
do
you wanna-
for our company? What are your personal goals with us? What are your personal goals? What do you hope to accomplish within our company?
What is that? Huh?
You want to be a femboy?
Uh,
I think I think you want the place down the
What?
road. I think you want the place down the road. We don't deal with that.
Alright, the last person who's got red hair, who do you reckon that is? Red hair.
Lux.
Busty.
No, not Lux. Why am I saying Lux? What's her name?
Busty.
The streamer.
Yeah, because
Lax
Fusty
or
uses.
whatever?
Fusty does
It
a
wasn't
lot of
Lax,
red.
no.
So.
Yeah, I don't know whether they cloned Chi or whether they just immediately changed. They all became it. I don't know if it was coordinated.
I
They all
noticed.
became it.
Well, I noticed it
don't know
has
if they
different
cloned and
hair,
changed
so unless it has toggles for that, it might be a separate one.
I have no idea. Yeah. But
Okay, then.
yeah, I like this photo, but for memes, I will say I hate it.
Aw, it's Nico Arc. There's nothing to hate about Nico Arc. Even Nico Arc AI covers are good. This looks like it should be like in some Japanese visual novel. It's like a daydream the main character's having. It's like, fun, finally we're together at last. And then you wake up and you're in your miserable college life, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Your miserable college life.
It's a hard enough life at school. Homework sucks, and so do you. Yeah, it's very nice, colorful. I think for the what's the terminology for them? The boards, man, the boards. I think for
Birds?
The what?
the board.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember how to say the base name.
Valkyrie?
No, not Valkyrie. It's like with a V. I can't. I'll say it. What? What?
Vulcan?
No.
Vulc-
No.
I don't know.
No. That's why I said the
don't know what
board. That's why I'm saying the board. The board. Anyway, I think it being blue goes nice with the environment.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, is that
I don't know.
nomadic?
Okay, I'll give you a hit. These are Lahix people.
Yeah,
So if
that's what
that
I'm saying.
helps
Is
you
that
in any way?
that's what I was gonna say? Is this nomadic? And because that's Ima.
Yes, yes.
That's Ima.
I
That
believe.
pretty sure
I
that's
believe
nomadic
Amy.
then.
Or, yeah, probably.
I'm not gonna say why I recognize her. No, don't judge me. No, nobody judge me. Stop it.
What?
Shut up.
Oh gosh. I mean, you can only see one thing.
Shut up!
That photo.
Shut up. Shut up. What do you mean? No. Not you. Ah!
What do you see? What do you see? What do you?
Police! Beat him up!
The only thing you can see of her in the photo is a head full of hair and her proportionally large hips.
Hey, shut up! Shut up! Anyway.
Charges that hourglass.
Anyway, Jack! You're embarrassing me live on Twitch! This is supposed to be about your
said it, you
finishes,
said
not
it.
mine!
Is that how you recognized her? Oh goodness.
Oh, God, okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, they're Lahix people, and they were just chilling. There was somebody else as well. The little the deer boy person with the white and like the running tracksuit type thing. It was like a deer boy thing. He was still left, unfortunately, because he was floating. I didn't like the images too much. So when he eventually disappeared, I had this one. I thought this one looked a little bit nicer, and his tail as well. I like the fact his tail went, to the edge of the photo type thing.
Yeah, you didn't get a cut off.
Nice position with the tail. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes in that negative space there, so then you just only have this instead of this whole thing. So it actually is nice. It's a hog. That tail's a hog. It's a hog. It demands so much of its own personal space. But yeah, I like it.
In the same world
qualifies for negative space, but
well, I just mean like you have the sky here, like it's empty space, negative space, empty space. I'm just a hillbilly in Missouri, man. I'm not.
Be more of a unbalanced composition.
Why am I winning the photo club? This is the guy who knows all the terminology. Here, you're in charge now. What am I in charge? What did I get blackmailed with again? Anyway. But yeah, Alaka don't really have anything to complain about. I mean, you got tons of flowers. I mean, I guess if you want to be really super nitpicky, you can just find each little piece of petal that sticks out. But that's kind of pointless. But yeah, it's nice. I don't really have anything negative to say at all. You got your targets. You got nice little woofy tail in there on that goes in out there. That so I guess you could say either your eyes look at the two and then kind of draw out from the tail, or reverse go with the tail and then go to the two. Kind of depends. Like Hotel kind of hides and what? Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Where's the baseball bat? Give me the baseball bat! Give me the baseball bat!
Oh man.
Hey Rob, can you move a little to the side? A little more to the side there.
Sorry,
thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. Ah! Anyway. It's a crime scene, Rob, and you're part of it. You have to swear to never tell anyone about this.
I'll get rid of the body.
Oh, good, thank you.
It's fine. I'll hide it. Okay.
Good.
Real
good.
If you don't make him an accomplice, he's just another witness.
Now you gotta like I can't remember what this is called. This is like an Asian thing with like stacking stones like this without them falling, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it called? I can't remember.
It's called balancing.
That.
I don't know what it's called in the culture. I don't know what it's called.
Hey, you clipped me in that one. What kind of horse doctor are you?
I'm shortchanged. Anyway. Anyway, it's a very simple.
Chair.
You know, you just have a
Yeah.
little main thing with the walk and that, and you got the chair. And since it's just zoomed in, I don't think it's fair for everyone to just go, look at all those legs in the top of the chair. And it works. And, you know, you got unfocused background that. So, you know, you got the chair in the focus, the ground's unfocused and that. I mean, you got a little of that one unfocused, but, you know, that's because, you know, it's not in the same depth there. So,
not the
other than that,
same.
you got all the other stuff for that. So, you know, it all works out. Don't really feel like there's anything complain worthy. Pretty simple little subject matter of the stones. Doesn't have
Yeah.
any feet, though, so I give it a 0.
Yeah.
No
That's
feet
fair.
or hips. What?
Anyway, yeah,
What?
I struggled
didn't
to
see-
I struggled to take pictures on this world.
Watch it.
I'll be honest with you.
And today, and can you guess
I
that
think it's a strong
finish?
shot.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Where's my little thing at?
A little
Here's
pointy
one.
pointy.
What you got? What you got?
I would have done the same thing as the other photo. I would have tried to make it a little bit more balanced.
Oh,
'cause
even
you
on the
have more-
right.
You
Oof.
have more space over here than you have over here.
Yeah.
And this is like clipping the edge.
You know, leave
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
fair.
the only
Leave
thing-
it. Leave it to
the only
justifying
thing I would've
something.
done.
Leave it to justifying something. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Nah, it's fine. I just fucking laugh.
I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
I'll be
something you
right
could
back, though.
nitpick
I have
about.
to.
Oh,
I gotta take my dog outside real quick, but I'll be right back.
okay.
Okie
Do
dokie.
you want to wait for Jess to get back, or do you want to just move on?
We can go to. I don't know if that's the end of my photos or whether there's one more.
Fair point. I mean, we could at least look at the next one.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Pop Matt, that
I think-
stray
I think I've got-
world.
I think I've got one more then, possibly after this.
I believe you had 9, if I remember correctly. I guess we can quickly
I-
find out here. Let's see.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
Got 2. Okay, you got
Okay,
2 more
yeah,
left.
it was two. It was two. Yeah.
You got 2
Okay.
more left, then. Okay. Well, I guess
Oh.
while we wait for Jess, I'll just go ahead and say my 2 cents, I guess, and then Jess can say his ways. So let's see. Wrong way. Oof.
Mhm.
So it lacks feet and it lacks hips. So, you know, no
Yeah,
big
that does.
no big butts or feet. So you know that's a lot of nice points in this. So, you know, yeah, it's a lot of points down there, buddy.
I'm sorry.
So, I'm wondering, because I don't think what I'm thinking would work with how the cables are angled. Because I was going to say, it might be nice to have seen where the cables connect over here, but how angled they are compared to this wall here, I don't
Yeah.
think you'd be able to
I-
get
I-
with that kind of anglement.
Yeah.
'Cause-
There's stuff in the way on the
Yeah,
right.
you
so
got
I don't
this
even know. I wouldn't be able to get a
Pipe
good
and
angle
that,
of the.
yeah. Because that was my
Be
first
one
thought, but now
person.
it's like I don't think that's even plausible with how it is actually. I do like the camera there. That's pretty nice.
Mhm.
Okay. How much you want to say? How much you want to bet he says something about like how much space is between this on both sides? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
Well, I mean,
How much you want to bet?
I would think he might mention that the pipe maybe as a whole is a bit too. I don't know. That's.
Mm,
I don't know
well,
where the if there's anything to say on the left, say the start of the image, because it's not necessarily completely in line.
yeah,
It's
fair
like
point.
angled from there to there.
Yeah. But yeah,
You
I
could
like.
say, look, there's a line. It goes to the bottom of the image.
Yeah.
Terrible. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah, if only it was directly in the corner
Yeah.
there, that'd be nice then. Because it just look like it's coming right there
Uh,
with the corner. But yeah, I like the
mm,
camera there. The lights kind of give you a little bit of a line between it and
yeah.
that. Very
Yeah.
nice little,
I like the
nice lighting.
I like the color of the building and just the lights around it in general.
Personally, I actually think this pipe's pretty nice because it's a contrast between the light and dark. Because
The light and dark.
it looks
Yeah.
like the point of view is like peeling over. Like this is like a wall. You know, let's say the edge of the screen here is the wall. Like the point of view's peeling around this wall, looking at it.
Yeah.
So like the
I can see
person
that.
is like in this environment peering at the building and that. So I kind of like the point of view angle of it myself. But I mean, at the same time, I could see somebody be like, well, that's kind of pointless too. So it's like, eh. So
I agree with you though. If there was if say you remove that pipe and it continued and it was all the way light, it would kind of take away the light and dark aspect because there's certain bits that like on the left it's a little bit dark but not too much. It's dark at the top and it's clearly dark on the right because of the pipe.
yeah,
It sort of goes around the image almost in its entirety, so it kind of adds to it. Yeah.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
I guess while we wait for Jess, I'll just give my criticism on the next one, and we can just let him do his thing when he gets back. So this one, you know,
UI,
you
there's
got
UI in
yeah,
it.
you
There's
got the
user
UI,
interface.
which is just automatically just oof. But you do got the feet. You got the feet, so you got that. So
Yes,
that's a lot of
yes.
points. That invalidates
Two
a lot of
sets of
that.
feet.
You know. Well, those are shoes. You know, they gotta be bare feet to be like really
Oh
high points. You
man.
know.
Okay.
And you got a
More points
soda
for shoeless
machine.
feet.
So yeah,
Uh,
I'd say like the UI is like, what is this world exactly? Actually, like what
it was some. It
demoniacs,
was some.
skybox, waddle, ocean.
It is
Oh,
some. If I remember, it's some sort of art installation thief money game mode type thing. You had to go
what?
around and take pieces of art off the wall, and there was robot things that would try and catch you. And if you got a big bit of art in the back room, at the very, very back, it was worth more, but you would run really slow. So the camera things would catch you. You basically had to run backwards and forwards through this art world, stealing art and getting
Huh.
money.
Don't know
Yeah. It's just a fun little
anything.
game thing.
Don't know anything about that, but it looks like Jess is back. So let's go ahead back to the next video
Okay.
photo for him. Y'all ready?
Nice fair.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so I always said my 2 cents, so feel free to say what you got to say, Chief.
Well, I like it. It's colorful.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the only thing I would do.
Hmm?
I would just try to balance it a little more because you have more
Oh,
darkness.
oh, what did I tell you? What did I
brightness
tell you?
over
What did I
it.
tell you?
Yeah,
What did I
you
tell
did,
you?
did.
What did I tell you?
Uh,
Hi. I didn't do anything. Anything else?
Or if it was, I don't know. Where was this taken at?
That's that
Was this
straight
taken
was on
one.
at,
the-
like
it-
7. Oh,
yeah. It was one of the buildings round, obviously I believe the main area. One of the back ends or something around there when we were obviously trying to find the little robot things.
Well,
Or if
bye.
there was
robot
just
cats.
maybe a tad more light so you could see what this was, like there is
Oh,
over here,
okay.
then it would. I think it would have been. But I mean, I like it as it is too. It's
See, what,
it's a
what, what
nice
I
sight.
like about the pipe is that, like, I kind of feel like as, like, the point of view of the person, like, this is, like, a wall near the person, and they're, like, peering over, looking at the building that's kind of what I like about it myself. That makes sense.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, the peaking composition type.
Yeah.
I think if there was a little bit of light anyway, more so, if there's a little bit, I can see, yeah. But if I think it kind of works well that it's quite dark in that area, and there's a bit of dark on the top and a little bit on the left that it encompasses it a little bit better. But yeah, it probably could do with a bit more balancing. Maybe even be a little bit closer to the left, ever so slightly less pipe in the image. I don't know.
Then why you will?
Yeah, I like it though. It's I can tell you're like gradually getting like more proficient, I think, with your photos.
Ooh,
Ooh.
well, thank you. I'm gonna be professional.
Yeah. It's time to sell yourself on Twitter, man. Time to get all that
Yes,
commission
leave a
money
plug.
Jess ain't taking. It's time to take all that commission money he ain't taking. Time to get out there and make a name, Wob.
Okay.
I mean, I know
I
the
mean, I probably.
UI sucks, but, sometimes it unfortunately gets caught up in things. But yeah, you got a big
Yeah.
chunk of that soda machine kind of woofed. But, yeah, you got Andy
Yeah.
all
Well,
being all chewy here, and you got his feet, which will fulfill your secret bonus score points.
and he's not cheering.
What is he? Screaming, yelling, panicking,
No.
yawning?
Yes.
Oh.
He was mid yawn. There's another image I got of him yawning, but Mindwalker was to the left and cut off in the image. So yeah, this was an image. I just turned around and happened to see Andy yawning, and I just quickly took the image.
Okay,
But
I
yeah.
see. But yeah, I'd say obviously the UI, I think everyone can universally say yeah. But it would be a really easy edit because I mean the whole background's just black, so I mean that's seriously a super easy edit. You just have to get around Andy and make sure you don't fumble the.
I could.
But yeah, that would
Yeah, I
be.
could literally get rid of the color machine, the soda machine, and the text.
I mean,
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, you could even get rid of the soda machine too. Yeah. And then you could just clone this and just have this trail off into the off. Yeah. That could be something you could do. But yeah. I imagine the main focus is just Andy being Andy.
Yes.
Andy.
Yeah.
But
Andy and a little bit, yeah. I thought because Mindwalker's in line looking kind of at Andy, but yeah, I thought they're both in there. That's fine. It's a bit of a bonus.
okay.
Plus, it's
And
Andy.
you got anything to say, Jess? What you got? What you got? What you got?
What,
What you
what do
got?
I got?
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Tell me.
Come on. What you got? What you got, man?
Oh, good grief.
Come on. You got the goods. You got
I was
the
just
goods.
gonna say. I kind of like it. I like that always like angles like this.
Mm.
But I think
That was purely by accident. But thank you.
Yeah, it's nice that it doesn't go like it's so dark though. I can't. Like, as
Yeah.
long as it doesn't go like directly match up into the corner, I think it's good. And I like how if Andy's the focus, that's Andy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
And I like how this person, I like the position of this person relative to the Coke machine, so they kind of balance each other out.
Just sitting there
Okay.
debating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coke, 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 Coke.
So I think it's a nice shot overall.
Well, thank you.
And it's good that this is kind of a little bit blurred out.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But if it was maybe a little bit more blurred out, or yeah, I think
Maybe you could get away with it
so you
being
couldn't
graffiti.
just enough. Yeah,
Look at all
enough
that
to where you couldn't
graffiti,
actually read
man.
it.
It's all blurry and messed up. Damn graffiti artists.
And you could do that. You could do that if you backed up
Add
a little
more
bit
blur.
and backed up
Oh,
and
yeah.
zoom in. Yeah, back up, zoom in, and that'll and focus on put your focus on this person, and that'll make this blurry a little bit more. But I know it was like spur of the moment, so I mean I think
Yeah.
for spur of the
It
moment
pretty much was.
that is I think it is pretty good composition for spur of the
Thank
moment.
Oh, I get it.
To be fair, I had a lot of pictures of Andy during that. Was that Halloween? I can't remember when that was. Maybe it was Halloween. It was
That-
when
Like, I can't know. I don't know. See, this was, I think this was in that, like, it was either Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue world. I believe.
Yeah, it was one of those worlds, yeah. Which
Yeah.
wasn't
Colours.
it wasn't a photo hop that we did. I was
Mm-hmm.
actually streaming my photo shoots for Twitter like I do, and Atticus joined me for
okay.
3 or 4 worlds.
Yeah. It was a hanging out.
Mm.
It was a hangout, Wade.
just-
Hey.
Wade.
And I just shot that one. Which I think that was the best one that I had of you. I got a few
Really?
others in
Aw.
some of the different worlds. You know that first world we went to, that Fallout world or whatever it was?
Oh yeah,
all
it was
dark
inside.
and
It was inside a
woody.
building.
I could not use any of those photos. None of them showed up in the camera after I looked. Yeah, I went back to look at them, and like they didn't show up at all. Like everything, like the entire world was just like invisible
Ooh.
through the camera. I mean, it while you're there taking photos, it looks like you're,
It
you know,
looks.
it looks
Yeah.
normal. But whenever you go back and review the photos, like the world just doesn't appear in them. It's so
That's a shame.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's very
So
bizarre.
yeah, I could have gotten if I known that was happening. I could have taken photos
Yeah.
through my headset instead and just taken screenshots because
Yeah.
I have to do that every
Yeah.
now and then. Take photos through my headset when the camera doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
I definitely like the coloring, the angle, and that. Got all the nice colors and everything. And you know, you got this kind of like, you know, I'm a short little avatar, so you kind of got this like lower view, like you're looking upward and you're getting this kind of tower
definitely.
sense from a lot of the buildings and that. So I think it is a very nice thing. I think it's pretty good.
yeah, kind of like a forced perspective thing,
Yeah.
sorta.
And I think that works for that
I
world
think there's
too, because
another
at a
terminology for that. but
because
I
like
can't
at a
remember.
higher up, you would probably kind of see the things you're not really supposed to see in this world from above. So really going from below makes it work out better too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you haven't been to
Yeah, I
these
don't
kind
know
of
if
worlds,
you've ever been to this type of world, Rob. This guy makes these worlds, but they're just meant to hang out at the spawn point. and
yeah,
just
like
chill.
a lot of
It's
these
got
are
stuff around the back, but you can't actually
Yeah.
get to it.
Well,
well, they're
you
like,
can
it's all
double
flat
junk and
images,
stuff, but
all of that stuff.
yeah, a
all of that
lot of
stuff
this
in the
stuff is
background
like
is,
cardboard
2D
cutouts.
images. Yeah, just
Not all of it,
angled,
but a lot of it is.
like
Okay.
angled in such a way to where it only looks good from one perspective.
Yeah.
Which is
See,
fine,
if you
know?
went from a higher perspective, yeah, some of these things, like I think this building here was just flat. I think these were 3D, but I think that was flat. But yeah, like if you went from a high perspective, it'd be like you'd be seeing like, you know, let me get an excellent example here. So, you know, like, you know, I have like my GIF image. But, you know, if you were to look from above, then you would see,
Yeah, it's just
you know,
like
you
a
would,
bunch of pictures, bunch of 2D pictures, like
yeah. So, you know, the way you're
Just
looking at can,
all of them like angled towards spawn or whatever.
yeah.
That's interesting though. But it's cool you obviously found the angle and made it work.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I like
Yeah,
it. I don't
he has
really,
a lot of worlds set up like that. Actually, that dude.
but yeah, don't really have much to complain on it there. Yeah. My tail kind of messed up. Didn't do that before. I might have to ask Niflheim about that.
Yeah. His tail's
Yeah,
keeps
I don't-
going between his legs, like he's
Yeah, I don't want
scared or
Nimwood.
something.
I don't want Nimwood being that far down.
Like he's scared.
I don't know. I Nimwood sticking out a little bit more like that.
Oh my goodness, that was funny.
I might have to ask Niflheim about what happened to that. I don't know. That or maybe some weird update messed it up. I don't know. Anyway, though. Actually, maybe let's see if maybe there's like some setting on it, maybe. And of course, you got
Ooh.
the eel pool.
Ah.
The great
Yeah.
and mighty eel pool.
Oh, okay. There's one thing I don't like, and I assume someone else has seen it. Maybe. It's that bit there.
Oh yeah.
The tangent. That's the only bit I see that's like, oh, my eye's drawn to that bit. But it's a nice shot. I like the blur in the background.
I mean, it's
It's-
lined
yeah.
up. It's leveled with the eel.
It can work for the
Yeah,
image
you're
as
not
well,
supposed to
but-
do that though. Yeah, that is a tangent. Rob's right. I didn't even notice that actually.
I should have.
So thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Rob has
You got-
surpassed me.
You got schooled, son. You got schooled.
Yeah, I think if you ignore the fact that I brought that up, it's a really nice photo. I like it.
I mean, that doesn't really bother me personally, but you know, I'm just a hillbilly. What do I know?
I just noticed that it didn't really like. I will still look at photos and be like, oh yeah, I think it's a great photo.
I think Wob
I
just
get it
won.
from a
I did.
perspective of.
I think Wob just won vengeance for all the balance criticism. There will be balance again in the dark side.
Balance this out.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints myself. I think it's fine. It's a, you know, the portrait that you got the person, you got pretty much, you know, hip to head of that, and you know, it's all cool. Not one bad to say at
You're
all.
making me want to go reshoot that shot now.
Oh, well, I can let her know you want to do that.
I like the photo, man. I like it.
He likes vengeance, you mean?
Okay.
No.
What is that? Is that the light reflecting off the knife
Yeah.
in his hand?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's also on the. That's when he was just before he was about to murder us. I remember that. Because I had the pictures zoomed in, and then all of a sudden it went red. I have like 3 pictures that are just red.
Yeah.
Is that the Michael Myers avatar?
Yeah, that's you. That's
Oh.
you, Atticus.
Man, like it's man, you got some really different vibes going in that alleyway. That's like just after you go down those stairs, right? And you go into like past past this into the open area.
Yeah, that was
Yes, I've
toward the beginning of it.
Yeah. There's like some stairs you
I've got
go
a good,
down. Yeah.
I've got a goodish landscape shot of that.
Yeah, like for a
alleyway as you
second I
walk
was
into
trying
it.
to recognize if this was somewhere I've been or not, but then I like, you know, that's scary when you're actually the
Yeah,
person
that's
and
you in
when
the
you're the
photo.
actual person in your photo and you're not like really sure. So you really gave it a very different vibe. That's pretty good. You got a really unique photo when the person who's in it doesn't recognize it at all.
Like, was that me?
Oh dear.
Oh man.
Only thing I'm kind of curious about is like what is this heel?
Yeah. That's not one of us, I don't think, because I don't remember what it was. I was
That's just
myself.
I'd have to go back and look. I think that's just like debris or crap that's in the alleyway.
Okay, because I'm like it doesn't look like something I recognize from there, but I mean it looks like some kind of like I mean it. I mean I don't know what it is. I mean if that's me, that's obviously no tail or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure. Confusing mystery. Overall, though, yeah, the lighting and everything's really good. I'd say the only thing is, this could be like that kind of thing where somebody might not, like, if you didn't give them context, they might be kind of confused whether that's a knife or this is someone of actual danger or something. Because admittedly,
I got like 5 shots of this, and this is the only one where the light was reflecting off of the knife,
On
so
the
you
knife.
could actually,
I mean,
you could actually see the knife.
I mean, the reflection is very nice. But I'm just saying, if you weren't familiar with it, you might not been sure what that was. Like, is he holding a gigantic cigar that's lit on the end?
It looks brighter on my desktop than it does here. Like, you can actually see his entire outline and his arm and everything on my desktop. But you can't see it here. He's like way too dark.
It's the same for me because I try to look at my photos on my left monitor and it's significantly brighter than my right monitor, and I'm like, I know it's going to turn up not as, I know they'll be pretty dark. So when they're significantly dark and you can't see shit, I'm like, fuck, I should pick a lighter. That's why I try to avoid too dark of an image sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah, like
I was gonna say,
I brightened it up quite a bit actually too. But if
so
I
it
went
was
any
edited.
brighter, then all of this stuff back here was getting just blown way out.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think that kind of works out with contrasting between the shadowy man and the background a bit.
Yeah.
But
this reminds me of another picture you took a while ago. You know when we had zoomed in Atticus on the train car, and it could have been like a movie poster. You could zoom into this and basically make it another movie poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be a very good movie poster. Put a logo though. 5 Nights at Chatman's. Anyway, though, the only thing I had to say is, like, I'm not sure what that is, but I don't know. It feels kind of weird, though. Yeah. Maybe if I knew what it was, maybe I wouldn't feel as.
Yeah.
But I just, like, I can't tell if that's off of somebody or, like, I don't remember anything in that world looking like that.
I know it's not me because I was behind the camera, and Rob was Ronald McDonald at the time, I think. So
yeah, if I was
yeah, like I just don't know what that is. It just seems kind of odd though. It's like somebody cut off a Pikachu tail and just threw it though. Pikachu! No, you can't have your tail back.
It's just something in the world, whatever's there. Like
yeah, if I ever go back though, I have to try and remember to take a peek. Anyway. if everyone's good, let's move on. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to complain. That's pretty much the only thing I have. And that, very nice.
Whee!
This one I feel like turned out very nice.
Mhm.
But yeah, it
Yeah,
had.
that fan. I don't think Rob was there at the time. Those fan blades were
Oh.
spinning pretty rapidly, and
Yeah. Yeah.
so I took
Atticus had
about
an accident.
20. I took like 10 to 20 shots trying to get it to line up.
Yeah, he had to basically play on G. But you got one pretty good. But if you look wee close, you can see that like that hand isn't touching it. However, you could make the argument that just hanging off one hand and maybe just trying to reach for it
Yes,
with the
you're
other,
about to let go and
Yeah.
like or that,
See,
yeah.
like, I have other shots where this hand is touching it, but then that makes this hand in the middle of the blade poking through
I
it.
see. And
So
it does help.
I went with this one.
It does help that it's slanted a little, so it kind of gives that kind of like if it was perfectly straight and it was like that, it would seem
Yeah.
weirder. But because it's angled, it feels more natural, like they're either letting go or trying to reach up there or that.
Yeah.
So it actually still
Yeah.
works. But that's something very minor you could
Mhm.
complain about. But otherwise, yeah, very nice, nice. I do wonder if it would have been nicer in landscape to get the whole blades, maybe though.
Mm,
I don't
Yeah,
know,
but
like
yeah.
that's not the fan in the subject.
Yeah.
Like the subject is here,
I mean, yeah, I mean that's
Mhm.
true,
and the
but
subject is vertical. So
hmm.
That's fair.
I mean, like after all, you don't need to
I
put a lot
mean,
of imagination to know what a fan looks like to be fair on that. But
yeah,
I'm just saying,
it's very good that you got that one and that one complete, and
Atticus
then him
loves
lined up anyway.
landscape
So
shots, though. Like
yeah.
you say that every single vertical shot I
What?
bring to you. I want to see it in landscape.
No, I like I kind of curious, like to see more the whole fan. You know what? I told you I'm biased against landscape. Man. I admit it. I mean, come on, what do you want from me? You want me to write a 12-page confession? Dear diary, I favor landscape because I do like seeing.
Disagree with you some.
I do like seeing a lot of the environment in pictures, but
Yeah, but
a
I
lot
mean,
of
I
time.
think that would have taken away from the subject if I made this landscape.
And that's a fair argument.
Yeah, I
That's fair.
think that
You know,
portrait works for this one, but when he's said that before, and I know he said it a couple times, I've agreed with him when it's been like one where it would probably look better if it was landscape type thing. But this one, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's a
you think it would look better at landscape?
This one, I don't think it's necessary with it.
As portrait, but
I think he's saying there was a past one.
It looks better.
I think
yeah,
I think he's
past
saying there's a
images,
past
yeah.
one that he agreed with that, I
Yeah.
believe is what he is saying.
Yeah. It just depends.
But
on
yeah,
what
I don't think it's a necessity, this one. It's just sometimes I think sometimes seeing the whole thing sometimes
the
looks
fan.
nice. But I don't think it's as big of a necessity because, like I said, at the same time, it doesn't take a lot of imagination to really imagine the fan either. So maybe if it was more of a unique environment, that would be maybe a bigger stickling point with me, maybe. But
See, if I flew up into the air and I I had the fan up in this corner at such an angle to where the blades are coming toward me, and then you're over here, down here, swinging from it at a different angle, then that's how it would have worked on landscape mode.
Oh yeah, I see what you
The
mean. Like
fan up here.
if it ended
Yeah,
there and he was dangling there.
If I flown up into the air like over here and took the photo looking, down toward him.
Okay.
I tell you, I'll take a landscape and a portrait of every single photo now. that we did together.
Oh my goodness.
See which one turns out
You're
better.
just
one
you're
you
just
like
gonna be like
better?
you're just gonna be like, and this one is the landscape version of the other one that's solely in here, so I could show you this clearly doesn't look as good in landscape as it does in portrait.
That is a good thing to try and do, just to discern what we find better anyway out of a
Hey,
picture if it's
let's do
landscape or
that,
portrait.
Atticus. Let's
Yeah.
have a landscape
yeah.
versus portrait.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
we'll have a subject doing
Mhm.
something like you on this fan here, and you'll be like, okay,
We'll try
so
and
we
take
need a
both,
landscape and a portrait, and then we're gonna present them both next critique or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's an interesting
could be
idea. I
interesting.
will put it on the list. I'll put it on the
Yeah.
list. My
Landscape
little
versus
list
portrait.
of
Which
everyone's
one
list.
will be the final contender?
Final countdown. Okay, but yeah, that's actually an interesting recommendation, but challenge idea.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, we got the
Yep,
subway,
you.
and we for some reason have a goblin that's I don't know trying to press someone down the alleyway or something. Be like, oh,
don't
my
remember
bald
this.
head.
You don't remember
Was
that?
this, was this candid? Was this posed? I don't remember.
No, I asked you to.
Looks
I was
posed.
running around and I tried to take a photo of you and you moved, so I asked you to go back to that spot and pose.
What
But
am
yeah,
I
it's
doing? Am I
posed.
like
It's
scratching my
posed.
head? What am I
Yeah,
doing?
you just got your arm behind your head.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that scene in Oh, why did I even? What is that damn movie?
Well, in my
The
natural
one with
habitat, I
Mel
like it.
Gibson and the aliens.
Signs?
Yeah,
Signs?
Signs. Like that scene in Signs where they're showing the real footage on the news and an alien walks by the screen.
In today's news, aliens were spotted down in the alleyway in New York City.
Yeah, in the alley.
Hobo
posing for-
swears up
posing
and
for
down
photos.
that it gave it a strange device that may or may not probed him. More at 11.
May or may not have probed him. Probing
This
at
is a-
11.
More probing
This
at
is slightly
11.
racist. Goblins don't probe people. Thank you very much.
It's 11 o'clock, and goblins have surrounded CNN, screaming, Goblin Lives Matter. We're going to be burned alive by goblins. Please, somebody help us. Help us.
Oh, CNN burnt down and nothing of value was lost.
You speaking, brother. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints. It's a very nice angle. I like the slight shift to the side, and it has that same kind of, it's kind of coming from below, going upward kind of vibe to it, like you're a small thing looking upward into the world.
Oh
and
yeah,
that.
the perspective, distorted perspective, and be able to see the seat. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I like it.
That's a
I
good
like it. I really, this, I know, okay, I know this might shock you, but I actually think this works really good in portrait. It might shock you on that one.
I like the contrast of this is pretty dark and then this bit's pretty dark. Like it's coming out from the top
Yeah.
corner and then the bottom corner. Yeah.
Yeah, like the darkness area is balanced. each
Hello,
other.
darkness,
Oh,
my
yes,
old
yes.
friend.
I like how it's balanced, and then you've got the light and
Summoning
comparison.
goblins again to burn down CNN
Oh, yeah,
again.
I think it's a really, really nice shot. Like, I really liked it.
Yeah.
When I saw you standing there, I was like, "Oh, I've got to ask him to go back and stand there again." It's like,
Wob, get back
you
there
don't remember
immediately.
that at all?
But yeah, I really like this one.
I just can't remember what I was doing in that moment. That's the thing. I don't remember what I was like. Whether you'd asked me or what. Yeah, I don't remember where that was exactly. I guess because it's so open, I don't remember exactly where that was in the world or what was going on.
The next shot is in that same alleyway, I think,
Oh.
that I have. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
See,
yes,
those are
yes, we
the
were fighting.
those are the same dumpsters in the
He was trying to
background.
fight me again. Yeah, I believe.
I got like a couple shots of this, but I like this one because it looked like you were actually grabbing his hand or whatever, blocking him or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the remains of CNN
cool.
newscasting. One of our reporters are fighting for their life in the subways right now as we speak, desperately defending our honor of CNN and our integrity as being a trustworthy news organization for you of the general public. We are fighting for justice.
Trustworthy news organization.
Do those even exist, actually? Does that even exist?
Not really.
Pretty much. Yeah, I like the angle, and like I'd say probably the only thing I think is kind of maybe a little weird is just how my hand is there myself. I don't know, it just looks kind of like an odd way, but yeah, I think it's nice. Like it's like try to poke your eyes out or something there. It's like, take that, goblin scum! How dare you declare that our alien story was wrong? How could you? Next thing you tell us that our Google AI generated story is biased.
I was just peacefully living in the trash, and you harassed me.
Hey, I was just looking for GameStop dumpster diving, okay? You know, to throw away those PlayStation 1 VR
GameStop
headsets,
dumpster
you know. You could sell those for like $20, you know. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm going to whip GameStop off next week with copies of Golem. Yeah, I got them for $4.99 off Loot.com. They trade them in for $8.99.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Easy money. Huh?
I know, and it's awful terrible game that literally everyone made fun of.
GameStop a long time ago.
Yeah, you know, if you can make a few.
I'll go there with like a collection of games that I probably spent hundreds of dollars on, and they're like, "Oh, we'll give you $17 for the whole lot."
Yeah, that's why you only. That's why you only do
I'll
it for
just keep 'em.
profit.
Thank you.
See, what I'm doing is
Yeah,
I'm
you
buying
can either-
cheap
you can
and
either-
trading
you
it
can-
in and keeping the cases. I keep the cases for replacement cases because all they want is the game. I give the cover art to a mom and pop store for free games, and I also gave that same store the mailing packaging I get. So they get that. I get a few games from the mom and pop store. Get a spare case. I get some few extra credit dollars. And then I also get the GameStop points that fuel my Pro membership that keep me getting the higher trade value in that and Pro deals and the $5 a month thing. So see, it's all little things here that all add up. You get?
He's working the system, Rob.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they're a bunch of crooks. You just said it. You bring them games like, yeah, here's bunch of JRPGs for the PS1. Best I could do is $250. And then they turn around, sell them for $70.
In some ways, they gotta make money, but
I get that, but there's a difference between here's $1 and then we're going to sell it for $100. Thank you.
Yeah, you have the
I
option.
have an
You have the
original
option of
copy
selling
of
it yourself.
Final Fantasy VII, unopened, still sealed. Oh, we'll
Yeah,
give
and
you
they
$3
don't take the condition or the completion into consideration at all.
Well,
When you see it on their
sell to them, sell elsewhere.
And that's how you whip them
see it
off
on their
too.
shelf for like $250.
But
You're like,
but yeah, I just do it to get a few extra dollars, fuel the point system, and I get a few extra cases and things. But yeah, I just think it's funny. I'm gonna actually profit off selling Golem to them because I mean, I'm assuming you've at least heard something about that game. That fucking game looks like a PS2 game. It looks like a
Where
PS2
did you
game.
get 60 copies of Golem?
Woot.com. Woot.com only lets you buy
60?
3. You can't buy more than 3 off
Ah.
Woot.com unless you make another account and all that
Ah.
jazz.
Okay.
So how many accounts do you have, Atticus?
Well, I don't know if
One-
you could do that with my
20?
system because you link your Amazon Prime with your Woot.com account and you get free shipping because it's owned by Amazon. I don't know if you could link
Okay.
multiple accounts to the same Prime account. You probably can't.
not.
So then you would have to pay for
Mm.
shipping, which would probably make that not worth it then. So
Mm.
anyway, though, we've gone way off subject here. Otherwise, I like the coloring of the outfit and the environment. That like it really like pops the person out.
Yeah.
Like poof.
Yeah, I like the color you have in your hair too. Like all these little highlights.
Yeah,
Pretty colorful.
yeah, I really like this avatar. It's been a long time since
And
I've
Rob
really
is
used
like
it too
almost
often.
completely blacked out over here.
Well, he's a goblin. What do you expect from goblins? I don't really have anything to really complain about. I think the angle and everything looks nice in that. I mean, you could even put like CNN reporter fights for their life more 11 here in the corner or something. Yeah. Anyway, anyone else got anything else?
Ow.
Okay. We got an owl. We're moving on.
Ooh.
Now that's at that maid cafe.
Hey, y'all, for your next 2 minutes, 50% off orders.
Wow. That was actually funny.
It was funny. Nobody laughed. That's all right. I think it would have the slight cutoff of
Oh,
the feet ever so slightly, but yeah. I like the image overall. Yeah.
Well, the feet are behind this thing here, whatever this is.
looks like
Yeah.
food.
It's like some sort of food.
Looks like
thing or
strawberry
whatever.
dessert.
Mm.
Like you're standing on the
Oh,
table.
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
and
But
all
you
the
know,
food.
that kind of works because then you can't really complain about the feet being cut off because it's just behind food, so you don't really
Yeah.
pay much mind. If anything, you
I-
got
I wanna see
UI,
the food.
the UI.
Yeah. That's
wanna see
one
the
thing I
food.
don't like about my own photo is I got this stupid TV screen, but you can't. People make these worlds and you can't hide this crap.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they probably
Well,
don't
you're
really
supposed
think
to.
about photo clubs hanging out in the walls, probably.
No. No, it would be nice if people decided to put certain things, or even have a thing where you can turn it on or off. I don't know if that's possible or what, but even just positioning stuff slightly different. But it's pretty something they just don't think about when they do it.
But
Yeah, this is just a candid shot.
yeah,
That
it's
was
pretty
in
nice.
the
You
moment.
got a little child screaming through a microphone. Probably a bunch of adults losing their hearing, going ah!
Any public VR instance.
Oh no. Well, time to go to public pug. And so they did, and nobody had hearing for the rest of the day. But yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I mean, I think the food covering the shoes really kind of counteract that. Yeah, maybe you could have cloned the wall maybe and kind of slowly like maybe get most of it maybe. I think the only thing that'd be tricky is right there between the wall and the because it looks like it goes over the wood just a little
it
bit.
goes above, yeah.
So that might be where it would be a little tricky to cover up. But like the wall, you could probably easily clone basically the rest of it out.
You could technically, just get rid of this bit and then keep that as an image or something. Or even put another image inside that as a frame. Something
Yeah, you
custom.
could. That's a clever idea too. Yeah, just get rid of the UI buttons and just make that look like a photo or something. See, thinking outside the box. Ooh, nice thinking, Rob. You get
And then
20
there's
bonus
also
points.
this
Is that a
dang
tablet or a
floating
pen or-
pin here.
Yeah, well, that's just the
That's,
local ghost named George. We all know about George, right?
Ooh.
The local ghost, his name is George. He's the most boring ghost there ever was. Just blame George. No, that's me.
Where does he come up with this stuff?
I don't know. I think I'm just clinically insane. He's insane. Everyone knows he's insane. He's so crazy. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Anyway. Blame Japan. Blame Japan.
Oh, no.
Everyone knows they're crazy and it's all their fault.
Okay, I don't like the fact that the feet are blurred. But I do like the fact how blurred the image is.
Let's see.
It's like it starts off not blurred, and you know the subject and the focus, and then it starts to get more blurred with more distances. Yeah, I think it works really well.
I like the blur effect going backward. The angle's really nice. Like, this is always your, like, cup of tea with these kind of angled shots like this. And then, but, like, I think it was the fourth session you joined when we went to Futaba's Palace from Persona 5. I remember everyone loved this one shot you did with the pyramid. Like, you're always really good at those kind of interesting angles. But yeah, you got a nice bull going there and that. Honestly, no real complaints at all. I really like. Well, maybe you could have been smiling a little bit more. Maybe a little more chewy, maybe.
Smile more in your pictures.
Yeah,
come on.
you. I mean,
Oh,
look at you. You
jeez.
just look
Just smile
miserable.
more.
Why
I
he's
don't even think. I think the photo is straight.
why
level,
so
But it's just kind
miserable?
of got like it's a wide angle though, which makes the middle of the photo is straight and level, but when you go toward the edges, then it starts getting like a fishbow effect type deal because I
Yeah.
was shooting a wide angle.
Okay.
That's what makes it look like an angle, I guess. But
You know, this might question you whether I'm an alien wearing an avatar skin, maybe. But I wonder.
What?
I said you might wonder if I'm an alien wearing avatar skin, but I wonder, like, I'm not sure how wide but like I wonder if this would fit within portrait. I wonder. I'm not sure. It might be a little too wide for that, maybe.
Now he wants it in a portrait shot now.
No, I'm curious what it would look like in a portrait shot. Like if the
The
whole
one
body,
landscape
if
photo
the
I submit,
if
he
the
wants it in
whole
portrait.
if the whole body can fit within the width of what? What? What?
Then you wouldn't
I have it-
have the context of the shot then.
Well,
Correction.
That she's on a bookshelf.
well, I don't know.
You know,
I
lying
mean,
down.
you would still see the
'Cause
books
all-
here.
Yeah, but the room and all that would be cut off, so you would just have this dark image. Hell, that could be anything. I don't know.
Wob's collection of
Mr.
feet. What's up? What's up?
No, not collection. I wanted to correct you when you said you're an alien in a human avatar.
That you might
You're a
question.
furry in a human avatar.
Furry.
Okay, give me a second here. Change that.
He keeps grabbing the pen. Run! He keeps grabbing the pen.
Eat confetti, alien scum.
It doesn't hurt if you
Put
say that.
some clothes on, Rob. You know we're streaming here. Got
Yeah,
your naked
you-
butt all over the
Yeah, you
internet.
medieval
Got your-
goblin. Man, leave the goblins to be barely dressed,
Jeez
you know.
Louise.
I mean, even boys have higher standards than that, man.
Getting Atticus canceled here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being whipped off the internet here, man. Look what you're doing to me, man. Look what you're doing to me.
The one landscape photo.
Oh, dang it. I just said
I wanna see it in
I'm
portrait
just curious if it would fit in the length of it, what it would look like.
You know, if I had that portrait shot of me on the bookshelf, you would have said, "I want to see what
Look-
it looks like in landscape."
That doesn't mean I think it's worse or better, just I'm curious. Damn.
Oh,
What
jeez.
the hell? Speaking of which, I think this one actually looks fine in portrait, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it works
It
in
looks
portrait.
nice.
Obviously, you can't really do anything about the weird way it messed with my avatar. That just was something with the world, so I'm not going to hold that against it. I mean,
Did it mess with the avatar?
yeah, like it does something weird with like the shading.
Oh. I don't know.
Like see how there's like a lot of dark shading on the avatar, but that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
normal on
you're-
it. Like, I mean, it's
The bottom of
interesting.
your
It's kind of,
trousers or the top of your trousers.
I mean, it's kind of interesting looking with certain avatars, but then they also look like it looks like I'm just going through an emo phase too, with all the darkness. So I haven't slept in like I don't know years or something. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired, man. But yeah, it's nice, you know, just sitting here, instruments and photos and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, you're playing karaoke. Yeah.
just singing along in the world of photos, always on, being made fun of. But at least we have Womp's foot fetish to always fall back on for laughs.
It wasn't. It was someone else's foot fetish. Now it's being added on to me. Someone else's, man. That wasn't mine originally.
Sure. Nah, you
You're
zip
putting
file
it
with
on
it.
me now.
You zip file with it. Anyway, you got anything to add, Wob?
No. It's a good photo.
Don't really have anything to really say. I mean,
Take it
I
from the ceiling.
guess the if I had to like literally criticize something, I guess you could say like maybe if it had the one part of the frame on there, but other than that, I mean like, yeah, I don't really have anything.
I mean, it's okay
Yeah,
to
that's
cut things off.
No,
as
it's
long as
all
it's not
bad.
the actual subject.
It's
you know?
all bad. No, that's why I'm saying if I
That
had
gives
to.
you-
That's why I'm
it
saying
gives
if.
you the impression that the room continues on.
That's
you
why I
know?
said if I had to complain about something.
Yeah, we'd be able to see what else is going on in the image if it was landscape.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry. Put the gun down. Come on, man.
How many times is he gonna kill us during this stream?
Oh, that one shows up in the camera.
That was actual lethal ammo that he fired at us this time.
Yes, it
That
was.
was
It was very
serious.
lethal.
Thing.
Maybe you all would see more if I threw you through the floor, huh? Now,
Oh, it's that robot thing.
so
Yeah,
that's
anime.
Mega Man?
yeah, that's Mega Man X. Yeah, and that's a Yakuza
This
candle.
was at the
Audience Anarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say the only thing that's kind of odd is just how his arms are just kind of back, like some officer was about to handcuff him and take him away and be like, "Go in the jail."
I think it looks like they're in, like in,
About to fight.
a fight's about to break out or something.
It's oh boy,
You're about to get
motherfucker, you
schooled,
gonna pay big time. You going down. Well, he does look kind of shocked. Like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get my ass
he
kicked
looks,
by
he looks
anime.
like he's about to whip out some of that kung fu or whatever.
Kung fu fighting, towing the racist joking fighting. What? What? I didn't do it. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it's fine. It just seems a little odd to me how his arms are. Maybe if they were just a little bit more forward, I don't know. They just look kind of odd back.
I thought that was like just a nice conversation topic.
I mean, maybe if he was
with,
a giant chicken, it would look more like he's spreading his wings to be like dominating.
Maybe he was just running, and that's how he runs, and he's just stopped at this moment. And yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything.
I think just in reality, I think he's probably just has a quest, and his arms are just doing that quest thing that.
I don't know what kind of headset he has. I know he's half body,
Yeah,
so
they're always like in a weird position. Quest users, their arms are all over the place.
oh deal. Spaghetti-o. Oh my goodness, it's a clown.
It's me.
It's a
It's
clown.
Ronald.
It's Ronald McDonald. In today's Ronald McDonald Happy Meal, now get your own local Yakuza toys for your 8-year-old children.
Yeah.
Perfectly awesome for your
You
kids.
guys, was this when you guys were inside and I joined and I literally just stared at you guys through the window?
I don't know about that, but yeah, this isn't a Yakuza world, though. This isn't that same world where I was sitting by that guitar. As you can see, your avatar was not affected like mine was. Yeah, it has something to do with the kind of anime shader type stuff. I bet if I went there with this one, it'd probably do something similar to this one. But yeah, nice angle. You got enough chill for the angle and stuff that it looks all nice and working, to be honest.
It's like he's looking inside the Burger King, like plotting revenge or something.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if you took
the what's your order?
Took a picture of the king and then placed it on this wall like a shadow.
Oh, hiding.
So you'd have like the king's shadow, being casted on the wall. So then you definitely got that where he's stalking the king inside that.
You need my arm to be up here with a knife, and then Burger King hiding just on the corner against the wall.
That'd be interesting. Just get a picture of somebody like close up on the wall, and you could easily get a knife and put it in there. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be a funny editing idea. Otherwise, I don't really have much to really add on this one myself. I think it has editing potential.
I like the photo.
Nothing else, Wop? Go once, go twice.
I'm glad you took a picture of this moment. I will remember it.
You will remember it forever. It will be treasured here.
I'll put it in the sharing Discord thing.
Yeah.
Now this, I'm so stealing this for a thumbnail. So this is an audience anarchy as well. I remember this play. I remember the exact play this was. So basically, I was the ogre, and there's two other actors and the narrator. He was the narrator, I was the ogre, and the two other actors are on the stage. So, the ogre gets summoned in, and these two kids are fucking around this forest, looking for food or something. And then, all of a sudden, the narrator says they pull a gun on me, and then I'm, going up to the narrator, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, what? they have a gun. It's like, yes. It's like, okay. So then I get my own gun, but like at the end, like the nail whale, I can't remember what he said exactly, but he said something bad, and I decided I wanted to just creep up behind him with the gun, like, like, wait a minute, Buckle. And the sad thing is, this was not caught in the recording of this. The TV thing was focusing on the children. So I am really glad, like you captured the pure essence of the moment I was doing there. I love it.
Man.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah, when you were doing it, did you even know I was taking that photo?
No,
Or was it a surprise?
I did
when
not
saw
know
it?
you were even taking photos in there. I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
I did not know
When
that.
exactly
world-
was this then?
it wasn't a photo op. It was just. I just saw Atticus in that world with the group, and that world was on my list to photograph. But I wanted to go there when people were there.
Yeah, because there's not
No,
really
okay,
anything
so-
going on if you're not there
Yeah.
with people playing. That's why, like the last
And when I
audience
saw
anarchy,
Atticus
I
there,
threw
was
it up
like, oh,
because I
I
think
can join
this
him.
I think this game is a fantastic game for candid shots. So that's why, like, I've announced like the last few times there were audience anarchy games, because if like anyone wants to try for some funny, like, this is like this pure awesome moment here. Gold here. Pure gold. I wish I saved that Shrek avatar. Next time I see it, I am saving it because it's just so useful for this fucking game. But yeah, that is a really good shot. I love it. Like, I really have nothing to say at all. Like, it just feels perfect, just coming around the shade and the stage there, just creeping up by the nail whale, be like, wait a minute, where's my happy ending in this? But yeah, I started making thumbnails because I finally got through a lot of the game night videos, and I'm finally getting to the audience anarchies. So I've been trying, like, each video to look for what I think's a really good, like, one of the good scripts in that video, and then find a screenshot from it and use it for a thumbnail. And when I get to the video with this, I just gotta use this. I have to steal this for it. It's just, I know you won't ever see the shot in the video, but it's just pure funny because it is a part of that video. It's just not actually in it, because it was capturing the other two people. I was just kind of hoping, because I was kind of hoping when the nail whale was talking that was showing, and I just slowly creeping out behind him with the gun, and then he just turns at the last moment. I was really hoping it was just showing it because I thought that would be funny. But as far as when that boy did, so oh well. Anyway, I love the shot. I have absolutely nothing to say at all about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's
Change the
perfect.
script. Change it now. Change it.
Okay.
Change the
Well,
script.
come
Change it.
join
Just-
come join the
I
world.
just wonder. I wonder what it would look like if it was in portrait mode.
You'd probably cut off too much of either the nail whale or Shrek. But I guess if you did just white, if you just did white, maybe you could just have a pinch of his eyes peeking out there, maybe.
Furry getting shot. That's all you'd have. That's all you'd see. That's all you'd need to see. Sort of.
I feel so bad for this guy. Like, I feel like he always ends up on the butt of jokes all the times. Anywho.
Yeah, he's looking. Y'all are both looking at the camera. It seems.
Death. But I think that was your last photo in here, I believe. Yeah, that's your last photo. That's the end. And then we got the meme.
Okay.
So we need to get in different avatars for this photo, this group shot.
I don't know, it kind of depends
Go
on
on.
what you want to do. I mean, I guess you could if you want. What the?
Yeah, I think it would be. I think it would be funny
What
if
the hell?
we were all in just in a different
that
avatar
me?
each time. Just to
I mean,
see
you're
how
the
many
you're the only
different
one who
avatars.
changed avatars.
I didn't know
That
that
was-
made that noise before, man.
Yeah, I never heard that before. That's pretty neat, though. Konami. No, was that
I don't know.
Konami or Capcom thing? I can't remember now. Anyway, what did you say again, Jess? Sorry, I got distracted by sound effects.
I think it would be interesting if we were always in a different avatar, so it makes it look like there's a huge group of people when it's only really like 3 people.
An interesting idea. Okay.
I'll get my old avatar that I used to use.
That'll do. I'm not gonna take a picture. I will let you guys take the picture. I'm just gonna. Where do I want to
Okay.
go?
So a different avatar, huh? Well, I guess I could just be
I'm running out of
in,
space.
like, since I got to be in my chibi one now, you know. Ah, crap! I moved it. Damn it! Don't you hate when you position your fucking camera and you forgot to turn fly off, and then it's like, God damn it! Like, am I the only person that ever did? Like, that happens to you guys too, right?
I do it all the time.
Just like, damn it! Okay, they're off. Thank you. Okay, let's see.
So we should
Where are
be
we
Yeah,
on
I'd say
this-
let-
we should be
I'd
on
say,
this side.
I'd say let's
of the
try.
photo
Yeah,
this
yeah,
time.
be a little bit more over here.
I'll be
Yeah,
in front since I'm the smallest.
yeah. You're out of frame there, Wob. You
Just
need
your
to
head.
try to maybe be over here a bit.
Try
Let's
to
see.
get right. I'll get like right
Maybe I
here.
should
or
crouch.
something. You're the one that's looking at the photo. Like, where do we need to be?
Yeah, where's the?
I'm trying to not have the
Where am I
UI
looking?
in the photo. If you got
don't
Yeah, I was-
get the UI in there.
yeah, I was gonna say if you got play
I
space
can play
movable,
space up a little.
yeah, try to be at least higher than my hip line, and you'll be in
Okay.
the photo. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Let's see. Can you scoot over a bit more, Wob?
Hello.
Bit more. Basically, I'm on the edge of the photo, so if you're past me over here, you're out of the photo. So how about
Maybe if you
yeah,
go a little.
scoot a little bit more over, Jess, so there's a little bit more space for Wob. Or yeah, let's
Thanks,
see.
Bob.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, there. Wait.
Right
There.
here.
Yeah, that walk. Okay, let's see.
Come closer. Come
Let me
closer.
find a.
Oh, there we go. I'm turned.
Let me find a good face to use.
You're not rest against your chest.
Okay.
God.
Where's
Okay.
the camera? Oh,
Uh,
I see.
Yeah. If you want to see it real quick
Camera?
before we move, I could show it to both of you if you want.
No, as long
I'm
as it
just gonna
looks
st-
good and
I'm
we're
staying here.
not blocking anybody in the background.
No, I think that's fine.
think
But
it'll be fine.
eventually, that's going to have to happen. Like,
Yes, we will
there's
block
going to
certain people,
there's going to
unfortunately.
be so many layers where things are gonna.
Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an
What?
idea. Next time, right? You flip the photo around upside down.
That could be an interesting idea. Could do that, or kind
'Cause
of
it will
angle
be
it
all
like
around the edge.
slowly angle it like circular, so it kind of does a swirl effect with people. That could
Just
be.
have like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
montage of just us everywhere.
Yeah.
Just a big circular picture layering backwards of people.
Are you gonna take the photo?
I did take a photo. I did.
Oh, you are
Yeah, that's what I said. If
I'm
you want to
sitting
see, like,
just
I
posing.
said if you want to
Photos,
see
full
it.
photos.
Can we quit posing? I guess.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, unless you want. Like I said,
take another photo. Take another one.
take another
Come here,
one.
Jesse.
Okay, I can take another
Come.
one.
I'm just doing some. I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers. I don't know, man. Got Look, throw gang signs up.
Does this look okay in the photo? I can't even.
It looks kind of
I
like
think
a heart.
you might be get closer, maybe. I don't
It
know.
looks
if
like a
you're-
heart. Here, look. I'll send them to you, and you could judge them. You could judge them, and you could be like,
we will critique them live.
well, I don't know about that. I really wish there was an option to like dump photos in the
Oh,
VR chat.
My
That would
legs,
be
my legs.
be pretty nice.
Oh,
I do think somebody dumped in like a web browser or something into like there's some kind of web browser world. So maybe technically could use that kind of maybe. If it works, that is. I haven't been there. No, I sent them to you. If you don't like them, if yours is still getting sent though, Wob, you should get them in a few seconds. But yeah, if you don't like any of them, we could take some more.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be. I'm sure even if it's not, we can always cover them up with other people later on.
Oh my gosh, what the hell am I dealing with here? This is my.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. But yeah, I think that'd be an interesting idea. Like, not necessarily turn it absolutely upside down. I think it might be an interesting idea to like slowly like turn it spin it little by little, and then like as we go on, you'll see this kind of circular effect of the older ones going in the back.
We can also like stand in such a way that we're not blocking the photo either. Like
Yeah,
if
we can just have our faces closer to the camera or something like that.
Like the side of it, or you know whatever. Like there's ways to do it. We can play with the angles and whatever.
Well, next time next time at the end, I'll try a few different things, and we can vote on what one we want to do. I'll try a normal, a few different angles. What?
The first image, it looks like I'm resting on your chest.
Wait, what?
Like I'm sleeping and you're fearful for your life. That's exactly what I tried to.
What in the world? Man. What's going on here? You cannot have pictures of my feet, just FYI.
Quick, get a shot of his feet.
Ah! No. They're the gremlins. Get him! Ah. Degenerates. Look what I have to deal with. What do I have to deal with here, man? Anyway. Okay, well, I'd say that pretty much... hey, what are you doing now? Hey! Anyway, I think that pretty much ends the photo session. I do think this is a very fun idea to do at the end. I think it will be a very fun photo at the end of the year to see what what kind of weird monstrosity it ends up as. I thought that was so funny, though, that Chapman thought that was edited and not, like, actually like that. Like, he thought browsers and Kuyu would just added on top of a random thing of the...
It kind of makes sense, to be fair. I didn't know. I was so confused by when this first showed up. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know it was a video player behind. I was just like...
Yeah, I didn't
Whenever he was
notice
talking
either.
about it, I was confused as heck.
Yeah, it was just funny, you know, because, you know, like I said, you know, you can see the VRD world there and that. He just thought it was just edited in there. Like, it's just... that was funny. That was a fun session.
This will eventually be a picture where the original will just be completely obscure.
Oh, hell, I'd say at the end of the year, I would probably ask Chatman to put this somewhere in here just because of, you know, like what it is. It like represents this year's entire sessions, basically. So I think it'll be a fun photo to ask him to put in here once the year's up, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair little thing that. But anyway, though,
he could easily make just a separate version of it, and then he could just change all these pictures to photos that we have, you know, or
well,
whatever.
he
Yeah,
says
yeah,
it's a
you know,
lot.
that's-
He like back when I first went to do this, he said he said it's a
not
lot
as
more
easy as it-
complicated than just dumping the files in like a folder and then it just works. Like he said
Yeah.
something about like he has to like manually do like each photo.
No, I'm not talking about this. Like, I'm just talking about changing these posters.
Again,
our
that might be
photos?
that might be complicated, but yeah,
I don't like
it would
that
have to be
might
worked.
that
He
might
could
be
delete
simple,
that.
but I'm just saying it might
Mhm.
not be so simple than what basically what I'm saying it might not be as simple as we think it might be. But yes, I
It's
have
pretty
I
simple
have
to do.
I have asked not asked, I have considered asking him about maybe changing those out.
I
but
mean,
the thing is-
especially for Chapman's he's a really smart guy. He knows how to do shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's not smart at all. It's just
But
he said this is a lot more like this itself is a lot more complicated.
yeah,
So
I
I
mean,
don't
we
know
can,
if that. But yeah, I have
we
thought
can give
about
him like
asking that.
$10 or whatever, and he can change all this stuff to match you, like change all the wingding stuff to your
well,
logo
that-
or whatever.
Yes, that's the whole. You can
If you
get a
want.
custom world of this, can't you? But
Yeah, just get a custom
Well,
world.
well, the two things
all-
on this is Wingding didn't buy this world. It's a Wint world, but I think because Wingding and Chapman are friends, I'm assuming he just
Yeah.
left it to exist in that because we use it too in that.
because it's
So-
it's not necessarily being used in the same way of he's constantly doing streams.
But
of
but
this,
yeah,
obviously,
it was
you know,
a
it's- yeah.
rental system, so Wingding paid Chapman in using this that. So keep that in mind because
Yeah.
it's nothing we are paying for or anything. And I think the only reason the world continues to exist is mainly because, everyone's friends with Chapman and, he was also part of the photo club. So I think it's a mix of friends, memories and stuff, get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's why it continues to get to exist. I mean, it would be cool to have my own world because I don't have my own world. That would be cool. But
yeah, I mean, we could all just give him.
But-
ask him how much.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would just go and just delete the whole thing, or even necessarily lock it anyway. Like,
well, my thing is, I mean, I wouldn't be against trying to buy a world, but I definitely wouldn't want to wint a world. Like winting a VR world
you
seems
could
weird.
Put,
Not-
you could put
I'm not-
your Proving Grounds logo up here, and then you could get like
you
a
could.
3D logo.
something on
up
the
there,
outside, yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
the buy a world would be one thing, but yeah, winting to me, winting seems kind of weird in VR. But that's just me, That's supposed to be the
Yeah.
like if you go to the base of this
Oh, yeah, I
world.
get it. I get
That's
it.
supposed to be what the point of this. It's supposed to be a customizable world you can win for meetings and stuff.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes.
since Chapman and Mixie made it, they can use it for whatever they want, and because it's Chapman's, I think because I believe it is under Chapman's profile. Yeah, it's under Chapman's profile. So, but yeah, But the other reason that I have never really asked for that specifically with this world is because Wingding, originally Wingding wasn't going to stream anymore, so
Might bring it
that
back.
possibility could have been a thing. But then he started streaming again. Last year he got out of his retirement and said streaming was actually on the table, and.
Mhm.
I did talk, when he first did that, I talked to him about whether he was going to want to take over the, because it is his photo club. I have not, changed the naming of the photo club or anything. It is Wingding's photo club, that. So,
Yeah.
and, he said
Well, I
maybe
mean,
sometime.
I think it's more your photo club now. I mean,
Well,
I mean,
that
yes,
depends if he ever wants it.
Technically,
I mean,
yeah.
Now,
we
if he
use-
brings it back, we're not opposed to him bringing it back, sort of thing. If he comes back, we'll probably.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if he wants to take it back, I'm not going to be like, well, is what I'm basically saying. And if I have Chatman, change all out, and he wants to do it again, and kind of like
I mean, not like it's a different version. It's a separate upload. So this stays intact. You know what I mean? He just makes another version on your stuff.
But
I
I
think
don't know if I
Atticus
would
means
want to
that
bother with Chatman do that.
you don't
though.
necessarily want to make a new thingy, and then all of a sudden Wing comes along and
Yeah.
brings up the photography.
And then
club
Wob
again.
also
'Cause then it's
said
like, well,
there was a more recent stream where he talked about doing the photo club again too.
yeah, I believe it was at the end of last year. He even mentioned about bringing it back for this year, but I've not heard anything since.
If he started it again, does that mean that you would quit doing it?
Well,
Or would
I
you keep
mean,
it
I
going
could
on your
do
own,
I
too?
could do something like you suggested, where I could one like a world hopping thing or something. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine I wouldn't be in charge of doing critique nights anymore. I guess I could be a backup person if, because sometimes he had to, be like, well, sorry guys, something came up with that. I mean, I guess in those scenarios I could, take over and that kind of thing could be like a backup person for that kind of thing. But I mean, unless like y'all want me to keep doing it personally or something. I mean, I think I'm just a clown who doesn't know all the terminology so well. So I mean, but
I think decide if he came back and deciding to do a world hop thing would be the best thing, because I think juggling, trying to. I think he's now doing stuff in VR that basically coincides with the photography club now anyway. Like it's Saturday, it's around this time. He did Lethal Company earlier. I knew I was going to join the critique night, but because obviously things now coincide, it's like it might be easier if you were to do a world hop type thing instead of the photography club, if anything ever changed where he's hosted it again, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's worth exploring even with him and saying if there's ever a chance where you could host something, a critique thing, or if he happens to not be available, that you could then host it as an alternative thing.
Yeah, like I said, that could be an idea that I could be able to do it in a backup force of that, but yeah. Right, is it like I mean I'm willing to hear feedback if for some particular reason like would you be concerned if I gave it back to Wingding?
No, I mean it's up to you. I just think if it was me that I would just use it as my own club then, because you're the one that took over. Like he gave it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
feels like you're acting like he's your dad or something. Like, oh, dad's coming back home.
Oh,
so we don't have to do this anymore. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's your club. Like you made it yours. Like all the people that was in Wingding's photo club, like they didn't. I've never seen them come here except for Rob.
No, but we
well, William joined a few of the early ones, but William not being here anymore is more of a different thing.
Photo clubs as well. So,
but
so, I mean, like more than one can exist.
But yeah, like I said, and I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that.
It's just, I think for me, if there was ever a chance, if there's ever a thing where all of a sudden there's two photo clubs, I don't think I'd be able to attend both of them. That's what I'm saying for me personally. I wouldn't necessarily be able to just. I'd have to pick and choose, sort of thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to pick and choose.
And I can understand that because I mean, I do a lot of things too. I join a lot of different things as well, so I can understand that. Well, I mean, if it came to that, I'm sure I could talk to Wingding about maybe doing other events with him. That I mean,
if you're gonna just merge, I guess. I mean, it's up to you. But it's your club.
But we'll see what happens. I mean, so far he hasn't said anything. I mean, I've talked to him before about it, and he said he would approach me if he was to want to do it again. So I don't know. But yeah, I did talk to Wob before about a lot of the old members. I don't know, about halfway into last year, and I told him, like it kind of gives me the idea. A lot of the people who were in the photo club were more like Wingding followers than Photo Club members, if that made sense. Like they stuck with Wingding instead of continue hanging out with the Photo Club, which there's nothing wrong with that. It just the bigger priority was they were Wingding's community. So Wingding did the Photo Club, so they joined the Photo Club, but he's no longer in the Photo Club, so.
Plus, people were probably already expecting that Wing was going to stop, so they changed their routine as well.
Yeah. But it was nice.
People joined for all sorts of reasons,
but it was nice having Chapman join for the beginning of the year. I hope he will make it for more of those. That was nice having him join that. And I've been waiting Wingding to do the same thing too, actually, to be honest. But he's a busy person. We're all busy people, so maybe one day.
Yeah.
But anyway, though, but yeah, well,
there's nothing set in stone anyway.